stop your shit. I'm the shit, just give it up. Everything is okay, even when I'm not.
Time to bring it to the table. Be honest, like most people that I've like brought here, unless they're artists, they ain't used to this shit.
Yeah.
They ain't used to it. If you look at like my man Brian, I forget his last name. My man Brian, no, he was sitting right across from me, right? And it took him a whole 10 minutes to warm up. Look, when we started the podcast, he was like this, eh? And then slowly he started talking to me.
That's funny.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy, okay? I'm your boy, okay? Everything is okay. I'm with my man Anthony today, Anthony Ramos. His birthday just passed. Yay!
Yeah.
What up, my brother? Happy to have you.
Thank you.
How's that big 3-1?
I mean, it's fun.
It's fun?
It's fun. It's funny because when they say you're getting 30, like, damn, now you gotta say 30. So I'm like, nah, it's like my wife is joking. She said, oh, you gotta say 31 now. I'm like, really? Like, come on. You don't gotta say 31 now. Just say I'm aging, okay?
I mean, do you say you're 30? Like, I don't remember the last time I got asked my age like that.
When I ask people my age, I'm like, how old do you think I am? They're like, oh, 26, 27. Like,
there you go.
I'll take that.
I am 26,
But then when
27.
I tell them I'm 31, now 31, they're like, no, you look so much. You look younger. I'm like, thank you.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter is 5. She'll be 6 in August.
Wow! And you was telling me outside you've been with your wife since 19.
I was 19 and she was 18 when I met her. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, you're a unicorn in the Puerto Rican world.
And it's funny too because so when we got married, you know how normal kids, like Puerto Ricans, whatever.
Yeah.
They have kids first and then get married. Yeah. No. Like even
you got married first.
I got married first,
Smart
then
man.
I had my daughter.
Smart man.
Like we got engaged.
I'm not hating on that.
We got engaged. We were engaged for 2 years,
Uh-huh.
and then got married, and then had our daughter, and then yeah.
Oh, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing something the right way. You know what I mean? Like, does that mean that she kept you have you been grounded because of that woman for all these years?
Definitely.
Like grounded. you didn't have to go out and do the nigga shit. Like I spent nights in strip clubs. I've spent so much money on women. The dating factor, getting to know somebody. God forbid you have too many women friends. Because you can't have like too many women friends.
Yeah. Because
eventually they either it won't work out, that you have too many, or you cross the line. Lines get grown, human.
Yeah. You
feel me? So it's like you didn't have to go through none of that shit.
Nah, she kept me grounded. Even though like I had a really bad growing up I had a really bad temper, but like I still had that when I met her. But
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you remember.
That face. Yo, I'm telling you. That face. Yeah, yo, you had the mean bully face.
Everybody's, and then the temper was to match it, but she kept me grounded. She kept me really grounded.
Oh, man, that's great. I think that's great when you find a good woman, when you find a good counterpart.
Yeah.
Even in a friend, you don't have to be I know there's certain needs people need, but if you have that really good friend, that ride or die friend,
yeah,
I don't think that you can find anything better than that. It's like checking off a box with life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You checked off a couple boxes, bro.
Definitely checked off.
You found a woman. You got married. You made her your wife. You have a kid. You know what I mean? Like what other boxes you stepping into? You got your house.
House.
Good credit score.
Good credit score, yeah.
Yeah.
She has a good career too.
What does she do for a living?
She's
if you want to say it.
Oh, she's an NYPD officer.
Really? She's a cop.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be sitting here while I smoke weed.
Yes.
Shout out, man. Yeah, that's a good woman.
Yeah, when I met her, she was going to become a cop, and she went to John Jay, all 4 years scholarship and everything.
How did you feel about that? What were you doing when you met her?
We were working in Models. That's
no, but what were you doing with your life-wise? College?
Nothing. I wasn't going to college. I went to college for like a year, didn't learn nothing, and just stopped going.
Where'd you go?
LaGuardia Community College.
I
went for a year, and I was like, I'm not learning nothing, so I'm going to just work. And then I was working in Models basically my whole life, and then basically just bounced from job to job. Didn't really know what I wanted to do in life.
Okay. After Models, where you went?
After Models, I went to this messenger company in the city called Velocity at the time, but it's not Velocity no more.
Okay.
After that, I I left the job again.
All right.
Got engaged. Went back.
How old were you when you got engaged?
I was 22.
Damn, B, where were your finances at 22 to be popping out a ring, to be talking about marriage? Yeah.
It's like a different feeling when you find that right person that it's like something clicks.
Obviously,
so it's like, you know what? I'll just make my girl my wife. So it's like, why not? She's had good on her shoulders. She kept me grounded, like I said. She has a career coming up. I didn't really know what to do, but as long as we were together, we will figure it out. Long run. So I'm like,
you guys had the first box check, love.
Yeah, love. Yeah.
You know, and it was real love. You know what I mean? It was real, genuine love. Like, it's not young adults' fault because like the front the front lobal cortex isn't fully developed till 25. Yeah. But as young people, when they get into relations with so many young people, it kind of dilutes what a relationship is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You start to get mistrust, you know, just because you went through something with one person, now you look at your next like, or you go through lustful situations where you can't get what you want from that person you want it from, and since you can't get it from nobody else, you be a prick. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you really. I see why you made the decision to fall back and do all those things early, because you really...
everybody went on me like, yo, why are you doing this so early? I'm like...
I know you must have get, like... Especially moms, because I know your mom... I know for what it's worth, your mom has always made you out to be her mama's boy. Yeah. Not that you were, but she always...
What you mean, yeah.
You know?
It's funny, too, because when I introduced my wife to my mom, she liked her, but then my mom's like, she has to meet your sister now. I'm like,
dum.
Yeah, my sister's the real hard one, but they clicked, actually. They went to John Jay, actually, in common. But, awesome. But they're older, but they went to John Jay, both careers and everything. Awesome. So I'm like, they clicked, so I'm like, all right, that works.
What's the nationality?
It's funny. If I were to show you a picture of her, you would never think what she is.
I believe I've seen pictures of you and your wife. I've seen it all over Facebook.
So what do you think she is?
No, but I don't got the image of her that sticks in my head. She's light skinned, right?
Yeah. When I first met her, I thought
she is Spanish though. No?
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
No, she isn't.
No. When I first met her, I said, "You're Puerto Rican, right?" She's like, "No, guess." I'm like, Colombian? No, guess. I'm like, all right. So are you any type of Spanish? She's like, no. I'm like, you gotta tell me. She said French, Canadian, and German. I'm like, what?
French, Canadian, German. So where her parents come from?
Her mom, I believe, is French, and then her dad is German. Or either or, switch. I know, but...
Yeah? So, wow, French and German.
Yeah, so when I heard that, I'm like, no
So way. They lived in Canada?
No, they lived in...
How did the Canadian come in?
That I have no idea. I've never asked that, actually.
Yo, because Canada's a weird country. I've been listening to this audiobook on Canada, and they're starting to find caves in Canada where the ancient people that were there first, when Canada got found. Yeah, Canada got a lot of wild history. Very old.
We didn't mention that.
Canada's super old, yo. You got to remember when we came over here in the 1500s, 1492, when we came over here, you got all these Native Americans living there. Before we killed them off, they had shit there. Yeah. They just they didn't read and write, which I find so weird. Like, you know why we know our history, right? Because we can go look it up.
We can look it up, everything's written down.
Even the Bible, if it's halfway real, it's still a part of history, right?
Everything's written down.
Because it's still we have that. Imagine being here for fucking thousands of years and never writing nothing down.
That's
what the fuck was wrong with y'all?
That's unheard of.
It makes no sense. It makes them look real savage too. Yeah. Like, what were y'all doing? Yeah, in this book, they used to kidnap each other's. The tribes used to beef with each other and kidnap each other's kids.
Really? Yo, I had no idea about that.
Native Americans were savage in America. Hell yeah, yo. Yeah, like that's why it's kind of irony. They say the Mayans killed 250,000 people a year on sacrifice.
Oh, wow.
But they had a population of over 1 million. Yeah. Look what kills them. Malaria from Europe.
Like what?
Fucked up, right?
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it's just the way that I hope some shit never like that. Oh shit, we got the coronavirus now.
Yeah, but it's not here though. I mean,
they got like 6 cases.
In Bellevue.
Bellevue,
Manhattan.
In Manhattan, right here, Manhattan.
Yeah, Manhattan. Oh, I heard about it. My wife told me about that, actually.
You see a lot of niggas on Main Street wearing the mask again?
Yeah, I want to go to Main Street.
Now, Anthony, you sick.
I don't go to Main Street. I don't go there.
He's sick. nigga said no. I stay away from Main Street.
Nope. Main Street? No, what's that?
Yeah, I still got a Chinese stepfather, nigga.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's going through fucking dialysis right now.
Oh yeah. For what?
Dialysis is for your kidney. When your kidney fails.
No, that's a funny thing you say that, because I don't know if you saw our post on our page. I know we post a lot on our page.
Yes.
So, my wife's father is going through the same thing. His kidneys are bad. He needed a donor.
Okay.
So, she got tested to be like his match to see if she could donate.
Yes.
And then she stopped because like her head wasn't in it. She wasn't in it, but
she didn't want to know.
No. She was halfway there, but then she didn't like just continue it. So then about 3 months ago, she started up again. Okay. So she's a match. So we went today for the last pre-surgical testing, and the surgery is actually February 18th. So she's donating her kidneys to her dad.
All right. I don't want to sound like that's a beautiful thing. Yeah. You know why it's a beautiful thing? Because I told my stepfather, this is, next time you bring her. Next time you bring the wife. Okay. Next time you bring the wife. Okay. I promise, none of this.
Yeah, she was like,
no, none of this. No, but I told when I found out my stepfather needed a kidney, right? I told my stepfather, let's go check it out. If I'm a donor, I'll give it to you. Mm-hmm. He stopped me dead in my tracks. Skirt. No. Why? Because I don't want your kidney. You keep your 2 kidneys. I don't want your kidney. You're my son. I've lived my life. Mm-hmm. I don't want to try to take away anything from yours. Yeah. That's a man telling another man that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If he went ahead and had wanted to reverse his decision and told your wife that, would she be upset?
Maybe. She probably would, because a lot of people some people told her that too, like, you know, you're young, blah, blah, and
because I would imagine what did you tell her? You must be always supportive of this woman.
I'm always supportive, yeah.
Yeah, she's
like,
a
of course, of course, of course, like, I have worries, but like, you know, it's my wife, so whatever she does, I got her back.
Yeah, of course.
But then she started realizing, like, okay, we have a daughter. Yep. Her older brother.
A 5-year-old daughter.
Her older brother recently had a baby too, so that's like a newborn now.
Oh, you got a princess, a boy or girl?
No. My brother-in-law. Brother-in-law.
Yeah.
A little girl.
A little girl. Oh, another princess. Awesome.
We were thinking about like, okay, like we're doing it for the kids, the grandkids now. So it's like, how is it fair to not grow up with their grandfather?
Perfect. And I guess that's where you'll win that argument. You know why? Because his chances of his daughter's dead. You know, my sister died in March.
Yeah, I remember that.
My sister just passed away in March. So I guess that to where his reason for living will kind of be. And we have that argument as men. Yeah. We have that argument. I don't mean to argue with the dude, but I don't. You know, your wife cares for you very much, very, 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 very much. If there had to be times in your life where you have been low, and we all go through shit, whether it being broke, whether it being, my nigga, you were overweight at one point. Yeah, so I could imagine there's always something that drives you crazy or drove you crazy. She's that woman, she's there for you, right? Yeah. So you wouldn't imagine her telling her something like, I don't want to live no more. My stepfather blatantly, like, I love him, but we get into these arguments because he blatantly says that shit to me. Like, yo, B, I just want to see my daughter. Mm-hmm. He just wants to see his daughter. I can't really fight the man on that.
That's a tough situation.
But I can fight you because my mom is your collateral damage. And that's where it gets a little hazy, no?
It's like a little.
Come on, because she's sitting there in the passenger seat while you're arguing with me over, you know what I mean? Like, look,
it's always a touchy subject. He's like, trust me,
and I think as we get older, we get resentful as men. If we don't do everything that we did right in life, or if things maybe don't go our way, I don't mean to be a man bias, because with females, I know crabby and nasty, grumpy old women too. Yeah. I do. But for the most part, I know men, and they all have the same issue. Like, they feel like they fell short. Mm-hmm. Fucking 3 kids, a house. You still feel like you fell short on something sometimes, or when they don't have that. I don't want to be that type of dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I don't want to depreciate my value before I even give it one.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
You know, like, I guess that's why they're there for me to see those examples.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, they're there for me to see those examples of how not to be.
Yeah.
You know, how to be better, how to make sure I am not like that at their ages.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, like, I will not be working at 50, 60.
No.
And when I mean work, I mean making somebody else rich.
Yeah.
I'll be working, but I'll be working on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you want something to drink, you let me know. Like I said, I got a fridge full of shit. Shout out to Pepsi Cola.
That tea. I mean,
Oh yeah, see, that's a different beast when you guys do this Herbalife thing. Like my cousin is very devoted. Like in a bit I'll call her very very devoted. Like she is, and I can see how and why you guys make each other feel like a family.
Yeah,
you guys genuinely care about the next person feeling and looking good with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and it's not always about like being in shape. It's about what
Inside,
what you feel, like feeling good.
Yeah.
You're not breathing heavy no more, right? You can run now, right? You
walk upstairs.
Exercise now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember you being that big, though.
Yeah, I wasn't, but then, life happens.
Oh, you got bigger?
Yeah, life happens.
Really?
Yes, life happens.
Really? I would like to see those pictures there.
Oh, I got pictures, trust me. So, no, but life happens, my grandfather passed away. I went through a hard time also.
How old were you?
I was 19.
When he passed away?
When I was with my wife. My girlfriend at the time.
Wow. When he passed away, that's crazy.
And I was in the room when he passed away,
From
too.
What?
So, cancer. Multiple myeloma cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in the room with him when he passed away, too. Like, I was literally holding his hand when he passed away. But then, I got, like, that always, like, stuck with me. And then just not knowing what I would do with my life. So I'm like, okay, this is food to eat. And then I had, like, when my wife got pregnant, I kind of got the cravings. So that sucked.
Of course, because you get pregnant with her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like, she didn't get cravings, I got the cravings. So, and then, as the baby was born, it's so hard because, like, you have a newborn, you got to try to have life, and then it's like, okay, there's always, something. So I gained a lot of weight. I was almost pushing 300 pounds.
Wow. Hey, you're fucking, what, 6? 6 foot?
I'm 5'9".
5? You only an inch taller than me?
Yeah.
You always seem so much bigger than me.
No, I'm only 5'9". Only 5'9". I'm average height.
Wow. And how much you weigh now?
I weigh 181.
He's an inch taller than me, but he got 40 pounds on me. I wish. It's so hard. Like, not that it's no excuse, but I got that there. I got a sledgehammer there. I got 2 weights here. I have a room. I have space. There's multiple gyms everywhere.
Yeah.
The only gym I want to go to is this. I just want to do mixed martial arts. That's the only gym I like doing, jiu-jitsu. I only like rolling. I only like doing shit like working out. I know I got to do it, but I don't want to.
It's like, oh, man.
I don't want to. And you know what? It's some sucker shit because I feel like that about writing rhymes. If I'm being 1,000, who the hell wants to sit here and write over 1,000 words, memorize it, right? And then go in and then it's not like, what can be discouraging is when you see people at high caliber doing what you want to do, you can either use that as a motivation to get you better. But when you've been doing it for so long, you're like, God damn, I ain't never gonna be.
Yeah, like, I'm not doing this no more.
I'm not doing this shit no more. It gets harder to get up.
Yeah, it does.
It gets harder to get up for work. It gets harder to get up to write music. It gets harder to get up. The only thing that like got me energized was the death of them 3 over the past 2 years.
Yeah, that would do it too.
Did your grandfather dying give you life? Or just put you in a bad place?
A bad place.
Yeah?
Yeah, because, like, he was, like, my father figure. Like, I had a stepdad.
I know. I remember your stepdad and your mom very, very, very much so. Because your mom didn't miss a lick. Especially when you got in trouble.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I remember. Blinko, we had fun, my
nigga. But, like, he was that second father figure to me. So, it was like, when he died, it hit me hard.
Wow.
When he got sick, I was with him.
And that's your mom's father?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, when he got sick, I was the one taking him to his appointments and everything like that. I stood over his house sometimes, and it hit me hard.
I believe it. My grandfather currently sits in a nursing home in Rockaway, Beach 19. When I was 17, he got hit by a car riding his bicycle from work, and the car left the scene, but he hit him so hard he hit a pole, and his back his head touched his toes this way. He's a paraplegic now.
Wow.
He uses a wheelchair to get around. He has something where he can't. His fingers don't bend like ours, like this.
Yeah.
They stay like this all day.
Wow.
Okay, he has no use of his legs. This man, my father was a part-time father. My stepfather was still growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, gambler, still growing up. My grandfather though took me to Six Flags, like all the time in the summer. My grandfather took me on bike rides all the time.
Yeah.
My grandfather took me on long walks. My grandfather was the guy to always hold me close to him, right?
Yeah.
But there was never any much conversation. It was, okay, I love you. I love you, Gilly. Yeah, you know. Okay? The most conversation he'll have is when he's drinking and he's talking to my dog. He used to talk to my dog drunk, like, baby, I love you. I'm sorry I work so much, but I come home to you, baby. I love you. Talking to the dog. That's the most conversation. But his presence.
Yeah.
His presence meant everything to me. His presence, like, I thank God that, like, my condolences on you losing your grandfather. And that makes me feel like a real piece of shit because I haven't seen him in 2 months in the nursing home. So it makes me feel like a real piece of shit, and I'll make it my duty to. Yeah. Maybe a reason why I had to have you to get knocked in the head real quick. Because he ain't getting no younger.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
True,
and even though when I go there, he says the same words he's always said, okay, I love you. He don't talk. Yo, my nigga, he don't talk. It's just to see him and be in his presence. I got to make that my job and go do that. You know, he's always been my moral, my idol. Yo, he was so good at being the man he was that I didn't even know he had a cocaine habit until I cleaned out his bedroom and I found something. I was like, Mom, what the fuck is this? Mom, yo, let me tell you something. Ever since I was young, he's been sniffing cocaine. I was like, what? But, and she's like, why you think he walks around with shorts in November?
Wow. Wow.
My grandfather, but he was such that figure of him as a man.
Mm-hmm.
He made sure that anything he did would never taint that presence to the people that look up to him.
That's true, yeah, that's good.
You know, my sister passed away. It was so hard. We didn't tell my grandfather till after.
Oh, wow.
Because she didn't know how to. My mom was like.
Yeah, I remember when the night we went out, how you said your sister was sick.
Yeah,
then,
yo,
like 2 months after.
I came from the hospital that night, and I went right back to the hospital.
And then 2 months after, that was it. I was like, wow.
And that, like I was telling Ann on the podcast, like it was. I just said it last night. I had a pod last night with these guys, and we were talking about cancer a little bit. But it sucks that. Is it better to know you're sick and you're gonna die, so let me go live the life I want to live? Or is it better to be given some hope and then in an instant have that hope completely snatched away?
I don't know about that.
You know what I mean? Like, would you go home? Would you go home if the doctor said you got a day to live? Or you could sit here and I'll drug you up. And you go out like that. What, you gonna go home? Be like, fuck that, I'm gonna go home. Oh, fuck it, I die. You know, but you gotta think about all the people that love you. All the people in your house that are going to see you. Yeah. They're going to see you wither away. There's going to have to be an ambulance to carry you out. All those things that you're going to leave, that imprint, that stain. My uncle and my best friend both died the same way. They both died off of heroin. And both their families found them in their house.
Oh, damn. Nah.
So that image is something that, dude, so with a sickness, like when I think about my sister's sickness, they gave her 96% chance. She caught the disease in March. She lasted up until March.
Wow.
A whole bunch of things led up to her being sick, like while she was in the hospital, and unable to recover to where they put her in a medically induced coma. Because the medication, she couldn't breathe. One of her lungs collapsed. So now they put her on a respirator.
Yeah.
Now she has too much water in her body. So now they put her on a dialysis machine to drain out the water out of her blood. Boom, boom. She still has to take chemo, and she still has to get the stem cells. Because that's the only way you're going to get better with the stem cells.
Yeah, I remember that.
She went into a coma for 10 days. They gave her a medically induced coma. And then they asked my mom, you know, if she wakes up out of this, she might be a vegetable. If she doesn't wake up out of this, there's a chance her heart can explode from all the shit that she's on right now. Or you want to put her to sleep.
Damn.
You feel me? Like, what do you... That's why when I went to that party that night, it was great. I needed it. I thanked Anthony so much on my podcast because I needed it. I I thank God I didn't indulge myself in the way my mom did. My mom was still working a 40-hour week, but sleeping in the hospital every night, bathing there, putting two pieces of furniture together to sleep, to where my stepfather would bitch up, and no, I can't sleep there overnight, or not. Like, that's what eats him alive. Eats him alive because he feels like he wasn't there every single time that he could have been.
Yeah,
so that's what eats him up. I have to band-aid it by telling him she would have died anyway, nigga. She's dead.
Yeah.
So as much as you is, the only thing, being there so much, I think we would have just left too much of ourselves. You know, that's why I did go there often, but I didn't sleep there like my mom. When my sister called me, I'm there. 10 o'clock at night, she called me when I'm reeling in pain, and I don't know what the fuck the pain is. I'm working my second job, CVS. I just walked up to my manager. I gotta go. My sister, they already let me go. I'm flying to the hospital, talking to her on the phone, talking to the nurses, asking the nurse what can be done. They're like, they can't give her the sleeping stuff because they just gave her the stuff to sleep like 4 hours ago. They can't do it again. And I'm like, but she's in pain. Can you do anything for this pain? I'm sick driving over this bitch. Crazy. And then when you get over it, there's nothing you can fix. It's cancer.
Yeah, you can't fix anything.
There's nothing you can fix, bro.
No,
like,
you can't fix anything.
I hate the fact, like, yo, when I think about my best friend, I look at his kids, and I see the joy, the beauty, the brightness, and what will stay of them. All the good parts of him. All the good parts of him will stay of them. Yeah. They will have that. When I see my grandfather, when he came, my grandfather spent, not my grandfather, my uncle. My uncle spent 20 plus years in jail. On robbery and assault. 20 something years in jail. He'd rather be in jail. It's easy. 3 hots in a cot is easier than being with this life shit out here where I could get drugs, I could get fucked up. Yeah, I would just want to chill with my homie that's been my friend for 5 years. I know he's bad for me. I know he's a bad person, but you know, I'm safe. I just want to chill. Can't do that on parole. You can't do that. You can't do that out of jail.
Nope.
Yo, he came out of jail and he did the halfway house. Came out. He got to spend time with his grandson, my second cousin. So my cousin's son. He got to spend time with that little kid at 5 years old, 4 years old. Got to bring him to his first days of school. Got to spend time with him. So that little kid got to see his grandfather. You know what I mean? My cousin, life is weird because my uncle dies. My cousin's pregnant with another baby. She has a baby.
It's like always works out like that.
And the baby looks like my uncle. You know what I mean?
Always works out like that.
And it was crazy because my uncle died. She got like 4 pacemakers removed. She's overweight. She's in a wheelchair. She's bad breathing. Yeah. She got the oxygen tank. She can't go outside. She's only like 58 years old. Yes, very bad, very, very, very poor health, my aunt. So when her husband died, the day after the funeral, she fucking caught a stroke. She was in a rehabilitation center for 8 months.
Wow.
8 months. She just recently came home to enjoy the family again. You know, like, I'm grateful that there's a stain or imprint of them in the families. Yeah. There isn't one of my sister. There isn't one of my sister. What did my sister leave behind? Think about this. Think about think about, like, she didn't have any children. She didn't get to blossom in life. She did get a scholarship to
She was younger than you, right?
18.
Yeah, that's right.
She got a scholarship for Los Angeles to do acting. She was a lead singer. That's her guitar. Okay, like, she was the shit. But in 10 years, nobody, there's nothing to remember her by. Just the memories that we have, my family have. And when my parents get older, my parents die, my parents are no longer here, I'm the last one with those memories. See, they'll forever live on. They'll forever live on through the people they touched, through the people that came across. Yo, this man is like the king of out here. This man could have been considered one of the kings of out here, like a Mount Rushmore. He could have been considered one of the kings of out here. And my uncle, for as much of a bully as he wasn't a bad person. He just did things the easy way. The easy way.
You want to put it like that, yeah.
But there's still an imprint of them, their life here. With her, there's no imprint. There's no imprint.
Just the memories you have.
Just the memory.
Yeah,
just the memory. And sometimes those memories suck, because the last pictures I got is her with a bald head, swollen in the bed. I was there when they pulled the plug on her. I stayed 2-3 hours more after her body lay lifeless, cause I couldn't leave it.
Yeah. Those
are my last images of this pretty girl. Not what I'm surrounded by. Not that picture. Not that picture. Not that picture. I don't got those fucking memories. They suck. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, those memories. Yeah, I know what that's like.
You got good memories with your grandfather, right?
Yeah, of course.
Like, do you think about him often?
Every day.
Do you think that he'd be? Do you ever, like, a lot of people that I know, they get to talk to the dead, or imagine they do. Mm. Do you ever experience some shit like that? You a ghost believer and all that?
Not
no?
Really.
Good. I mean,
he'll come like in my dreams and everything. But
you have dreams about him at least.
Still,
I haven't seen my sister in a dream.
I still dream about him like here and there, but I don't believe like it's like a ghost, like somebody coming to me. But it's like almost like me as a kid in a way. And then it's just like as I'm older, like my mom actually had a dream about him. I forgot. Actually, my stepdad's dad had passed away, right?
Condolences.
So she dreamed she was getting ready. He was in her house, putting a tie because he was wearing a tie, and she looked at him and he looked at her. He's like, Valerie, like he looked just going to a funeral. So it's like, it's kind of weird. My stepdad's dad passed away, and then she's dressing up like a suit. And
uncanny.
So then after that, she woke up, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But like I still dream about him here and there, but like I think about him every day. So
how was your weight loss transformation? So your grandpa dies, you in a rut, your wife's pregnant, you gain all this weight, you have a baby. So you were big up until you were 24? 25?
I was big until I was 27, 28?
27?
Because I've been doing Herbalife for like 3 years now. I'm 31. So about 27, 28.
Wow.
Yeah, I was big.
Wow.
I was big.
I had
like I show pictures of people of how I used to be. Like, oh, is that your older brother? I'm like, no, that was me. And they say that. They say I look older. They say I look older when I'm 25. I'm like, no, I was 25. They say I look younger now. So I'm like, oh, I'll take that.
Is that my, no, that's me.
Yeah,
no,
that's me.
That's
yeah,
me.
Yeah,
No,
that's me. Yeah.
Wow. Upwards of 300 pounds, and we're almost the same weight. Yeah. I couldn't imagine it, B. I couldn't imagine
I was pushing 300. Like, my heaviest was... I didn't weigh myself my heaviest, but when I started, I weighed myself. I was like 267, I believe.
267?
When I started Herbalife, yeah.
My God. I couldn't imagine it, B. And why didn't... Do you work out with the Herbalife?
Yeah, I take all the products, yeah.
No. I mean, do you work out? Do you go to the gym? Do you jog? Do you?
I work out, yeah.
Yeah,
I work out more now than I did when I first started.
When you first started, you didn't do it though.
No.
What turned you on to Herbalife?
My wife.
Really?
She was a competitive gymnast growing up.
Okay.
And then she got pregnant.
Okay.
She
was a competitive gymnast?
Yeah.
Damn, yo, she's... you, give me 5. Give me 5, buddy.
So, she got pregnant,
right.
And then she's a cop.
Okay.
She works midnights.
Okay.
So, only thing open is, like, what? Fast food. And she works in the Heights.
Yeah.
So, the only thing open is fast food stuff. So, she was kind of gaining a little weight. And she wasn't liking how she felt and looked in the mirror. So, it's funny because her friend started Herbalife first. And then her and her partner were like talking about it because we need to do something. And then her partner started first.
Okay.
And then she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start it. And then she finally started.
Okay.
She started, got on the products. She lost like weight, like she dropped body fat. She got ripped. She got lean. And then she's like, oh, you should do this with me. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
That nigga sitting there eating a burrito like, nah, I'm
exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Like she was eating her shake, having a shake. I'm having my.
Were you one of those guilty fat people? Did you feel guilty? Like, I have this joke that I work on, but that I say, if, me and my girlfriend are both fat and we're arguing, the one thing that she can't ever do to me is call me a fat motherfucker. Because that's personal. Yeah. But that's my point. Like, did she ever, like... Did you look in the mirror and be disgusted, ashamed, mad?
Funny thing is, I looked at it, I'm like, it
didn't even bother you, right? I think that's that Puerto Rican shit, nigga.
Like, I play sports, I'm good.
You were athletic. It didn't bother you.
Well, I always play sports, I play football, basketball, everything. But then, the funny story is how I got started. That's the funny story. So,
okay.
we went to a meeting like in a house, basically Herbalife. Her friend had started, and then I'm in the kitchen, my book bag on, a hoodie. Like I don't want to talk to nobody with the mean mug face I had on.
Yeah, so hey, you look like Big
exactly, and I was quiet. I was always a quiet person, so everybody thought I was angry and had a problem with everybody. I was like, yeah, maybe so. But then her husband, oh, come with me to the gym tomorrow. I'm like, whatever, I'll come. Let me see what's up. I'm deep down, I'm like, I don't want to go, but I'm gonna go anyway.
Okay.
So I went to the gym, and I got my ass handed to me working out, pretty much.
Yeah, of course.
Then, so
he never been.
No, I've never been in the gym like really like that. And then he gave me these 2 products to try. He gave me this Rebuild. It's like an after workout shake. Had it. It tastes like Nesquik. I'm like, yo, how is this healthy? For one. And it was like a snack bar. I'm like, okay, I'll have it.
It tastes like Nesquik.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I have this. Then they have this the snack bar. So I'm like, okay, I eat it. It tastes like a chocolate bar. I'm like, oh, whatever, cool. So then I go home that night. I'm like, babe, can you make me a shake? And she's like, why you want to shake now?
Why you want to drink my shit?
Exactly. But she made.
You know, in Herbalife, people get personal when you drink their shit.
But she made my shake, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start it with you. And ever since then, it's been all she wrote.
Yo, and
all she wrote.
What was the first first transformation you saw? Like how was the first transformation you got to witness?
The first month.
When you looked in the mirror and said, oh.
No, the first month, like I was like.
Really, first month right away?
Yeah, the first month, I was just taking the product. I was working out maybe 2 times a week, 3 the most.
Okay.
I got in the schedule in the month. I'm like, oh wow.
Did you change your eating habits?
I did.
Did you sacrifice food and just put Herbalife there? No more eating?
No. I ate food too. I just changed my way of eating.
Okay.
Like I just changed it.
What were you eating badly? Talk to him, man. That's the old ad. Go ahead, talk to me.
What wasn't I eating bad? So typically, like on a Friday night.
Okay. Typically
on a Friday night.
Give me the menu, baby. Give me the menu, baby.
We would get takeout, like pizza for one. You know pizza, you're like, it's like, no, not me. No. I got the penne vodka slice.
With chicken cutlet on it?
No, just penne vodka.
Okay.
I had 2 of those slices.
Okay. 2 of those slices?
2 of those. Then I had 2 chicken francais slices.
Wow.
And a beef patty.
Wow.
So
all in one sitting?
Yeah, all in one sitting. And I would finish it.
And you would finish it?
Yeah.
And you never smoke weed?
No.
Motherfucker, yo.
And like if you go to Burger King, I have like 2 Whoppers, 10-piece nugget, large fries, drink, the whole thing, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's a crazy eating habit.
Yeah, I was bad.
And Shorty would never fat shame you or be like, puppy.
It's funny because one time she even said like
maybe you gonna you want to put that you don't have to eat that extra nugget.
She was like, you sure you can eat all that? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna eat all that. Like, you sure? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a nice way of saying it.
Yeah.
Too. Like you sure you should eat?
No, but I changed like my whole eating habits. So the first month, like I changed my eating habit and I was on the products and I was working out 3 the most times a week.
Okay.
I lost about 20 pounds. I'm like, oh wow, that's cool. And my clothes start fitting differently.
20 pounds in the first month. That must have altered your whole mind.
Yeah, it did.
Your whole mind state just went.
It did, but it's crazy because when I had my daughter, I said I work at FedEx now, so I'm like, I get up really early for work.
Okay.
So I was always too tired to even play with her. I'm like, come on, let's go take a nap.
Okay.
How is that fair, a father telling your daughter, let's go take a nap because I'm tired? That's not fair. So then I had the 20 pounds down.
Because you
then
definitely
I had
feel
crazy
that when
energy.
you,
I'm like, wow, like, what is this? Oh, I got tired her out now and everything. And it's funny because I always say I want to just lose like 50 pounds. That's it, 50 pounds.
Oh, so you would have been good with being like 200, 180, like.
Yeah, but then I got to 200, so I'm like, nah, I want to go for more. Let's go for more.
What's your ideal?
I want to be 170 solid. It's funny because everybody says, "Oh, you're too skinny now." I'm like, nah. I want to lose more, like 10 more pounds. They're like, no, you can be like a twig. I'm like, nah, I'm like,
what you mean? Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Nah, but everybody says, yo, you look, because from the picture, it's like you got crazy results.
Yo, that's why I jumped in your inbox. I was just like, and then I saw what you were sitting on a podium, right? You recently you were on a podium.
Oh yeah.
You were receiving a something. What
I got the biggest, because every like Christmas we have like a holiday party for Herbalife.
Okay.
The award I got was the biggest loser, because like I lost weight again, another transformation again.
That's fucking awesome. Do they got programs for like pregnant women?
Yeah.
And do they offer you like promos and stuff like that?
All the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking awesome.
We got everything, like weight gain, lose weight, pregnancy, snapbacks, for energy. We got literally everything. We even have shampoo and conditioner for better hair. And better skin. We have a skin line too.
We even have shampoo and conditioner.
We have a skin line too for acne, everything, for better skin, healthier skin.
That's
everything.
awesome. That's awesome.
But it's funny because, like I said, I wanted to lose 50 pounds for start. I'm actually like went on another transformation that I lost more weight. So now I'm like down like 86 pounds. So yeah,
that's a lot.
It's been a hell of a journey.
And how long? 3 years. 86 pounds in 3 years.
About 2.5 years, the whole 86.
Wow.
But like how we had a conversation earlier about how you feel.
Yep.
So basically, like you said, Herbalife is like a big family. That's why I stayed, really.
Yep.
Because like the community and everything,
it made you feel good.
Yeah, it's not just about shakes, everything, but like it's a community. Everybody.
And in the gym, it's different. In the gym, there's egos and people looking at each other, and you feel insecure when your bicep just ain't like his.
It's like everybody in Herbalife wants to see you win.
Yep.
It's like a big support system.
Yep.
And like I said, I was very shy. I was very like, didn't want to talk to nobody. That's done. No more shyness. And it's crazy because like we go to events every like month, like a training seminar.
Okay.
This past like December, I was on stage giving a training, and I would never think.
Were you nervous?
The first time I did, I was nervous as hell. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. But then the second time I did on stage, I was doing with my friend who I said worked out with me that day to get me started. I did it with him. So I was way more comfortable. No nervousness. But just think, me on stage talking in front of 1,000 people, like I would never imagine that.
Right. I mean, I think it's the fruits of your labor. You earned this, bro.
Yeah.
You did the work. You did the work. You drank the shakes, and now it's up to you to make the next person feel good about themselves.
Yeah.
Now
it's not about me no more. No. Like of course I still want to lose more weight, but it's not about me. It's about me helping you. That's what it's all about.
Facts. That's all it's all about. Me helping you. I mean, I think that's why programs like that are good, though. Programs like that are good because they're not like a Ponzi scheme. They're not like disingenuine. They're not disingenuine. You know, you can be part of that faction, be part of that group. One thing I did hear about Herbalife, when you stop, though, you might gain weight. You think this is true?
Can I ask you a question?
What?
If you stop putting gas in your car, is it going to go?
No.
You got to keep doing it. I mean, like, they always say, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to stop. I'm going to gain weight. No, you're not going to gain weight. Like, that's unheard of.
It's what you do after.
Exactly.
It's always what you do after.
Yeah, if you go back to your old bad habits, of course, like, you're going to gain weight. You're going back to old bad habits.
Facts.
So it's like, why would you go back to your old bad habits when you're actually having stuff that makes you feel good? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Nah, facts. I'm going to see if she answers. Yo, what you doing? Yo, I got a Herbalife representative in the building today. I'm on my podcast right now, calling you from my podcast. I wanted to introduce you to on the phone, but you didn't want to go on live, so I'll introduce you to here.
Wait, what happened?
Would you go on live right now, Instagram?
Would I go on live right now?
Yeah. Put your titty away.
Why?
Because I got an Herbalife representative in here. I wanted you two to have an Herbalife conversation and meet each other. New York to New Jersey, baby. I love my cousin.
I'm actually like driving.
All right, so don't do nothing illegal. You could just talk then. Yo, Anthony,
Okay.
Anthony, say hi to Nicole.
How's it going?
Hi.
Yo, so he's been doing this shit for like 3 years. My man lost like 86 pounds. I didn't know he was near 300. So fucking just I had no look.
Everybody says that.
But yo, my cousin's no petite lady. My cousin's like 6 foot.
Yeah.
My cousin will fuck me up. She on 6 foot. What are you gonna say? You 5'11"? You bitch ass. I told you. And she does this faithfully, right? You still with your Herbalife faithfully, correct?
Yes.
What are there any in like endeavors that separate you guys, being that you guys are in different places? Like he's in New York, you're in New Jersey.
What do you mean?
Like, do they bring you guys together often?
Yeah.
How so? Like
But
me?
it's based off your region. So you go to the closest one that's near you. I would imagine you go to New York.
Yeah. Yeah, we go to New York, but then they have like events like LDWs. We all like say LDWs in like Atlantic City. We'll all meet in Atlantic City. So we have people from Jersey, Philly. We all go there. Like everybody just meets together for a weekend for training.
I was talking to him about how you guys really make people feel like part of a family over there. You know what I mean? Like that's why people always come back or stay there, or they don't feel insecure while they're losing the weight. Cause I think that's a huge like it's really hard to go to a gym. It's really hard to go to a gym. You know, you guys see you see the guy's neck got a neck, and and he just left the weight machine on 1,000, and then you gotta bring the little barbell down to 5. You know, it's discouraging. I see where Herbalife, at least you guys really hold each other down in the paint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you guys offer like immediate help? Like if I was overweight, right, and it was 12:30 at night, and I was struggling with the fact I wanted to eat a pint of ice cream, could I call somebody and not look like a fool? Are you guys all open armed?
Like your sponsor.
Yeah, you basically call your sponsor.
Oh, so you guys got sponsors?
Yeah, so basically, say you or I'm your sponsor, right?
Okay.
You have that urge, you could call me and I could help you and talk to you, or we have a chat that's like a big community as well, and everybody talks in there too. So it's not like you have a sponsor, but you also have a community as well. You know what I mean?
That's awesome, yo. That's
Yeah,
it's like being part of an AA group.
Well,
I'm joking.
But like you have a lot of people helping you everywhere. Chats.
If you guys had to guess, and I know it's hard, and I know I could probably look on the internet, but give me a number. How many Herbalife members you got?
At least over 100.
What?
Like members.
No, like
clients.
Client? You have over 100 clients?
Yeah.
How many clients you got, Nick?
probably not as much.
You got 100 clients? God damn, nigga.
I would say about 100. Over 100.
Do you do this all full time?
Part time right now. We both do it part time, but
that's why he got introduced to it through his wife. Did you get Danny on it yet?
Did I get him on it yet? Yeah, he's been on it.
Yeah.
But the goal is to have me do this full time.
Oh, you trying? Yeah, I think she says that too. Trying to go full time with this.
Yeah, the goal is trying to go full time, but you don't want to go full time ahead of it, so you're not stuck.
You can see yourself being full time with this, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they offer future resistance like that, like future prospect like that.
Yeah, if you put in the work, you're gonna get it.
It's a company you can grow in.
Yeah, definitely.
But
it's not like a company that's like. What?
She said sky's the limit.
Yeah, sky's the limit. But it's not like a company like you work for a boss. You can't, overpass him. You guys get to do it together. Like, you basically grow together in this business.
Who is the owner and founder?
Mark Hughes. He passed away about, I forgot how many years ago he passed away. This month is actually the 40th anniversary that it came out, 40 years. It came out February 1st.
Really? Herbalife been around for 40 years?
February 1st was 40 years.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. Yo, you guys been around for 40 years?
40 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, with every meal, you guys take Herbalife? With every meal?
What do you mean?
Like, with every meal, do you...
It depends on how your program is set up.
Yeah. It depends. Basically, my program is set up. I have my shake in the morning, or I can have oatmeal. It depends. Like, I make my stuff into oatmeal. Like, basically, the goal is to try to eat, every 3 hours, but, you're not, having big meals.
Eat every 3 hours?
Yeah, but you're having, little snacks. Like, you have your shake in the morning, and then 3 hours later, you have a little snack with a tea, then you have a lunch, then a snack. Then your last meal is, your shake. But you can drink your tea, 2 times a day, because it gives you energy.
And what's your regimen like, Nick?
Same, 2 shakes a day. 1 main meal, which is usually lunch, 2 snacks.
Same thing.
So
that's weight loss program. But if you're on the gains program,
that's the weight loss program. Oh,
if you're on the healthy weight program, it's different. You do the different shakes. Like we have Formula 1 Sport. You can have that with protein. And you have a meal inside too. So it's the plan is different, but you're still having 2 shakes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You guys are a tight knit community like that. Like I said, it's really hard to get support when you're trying to do something. That's why I love jiu-jitsu and I love the camaraderie there, because they know they're way bigger and stronger, but they respect the game. You guys at Herbalife, obviously respect what it is to feel good and live healthier. You know what I mean? So you guys respect each other on a different level. It's just good to see. It's just good to see. Yo, Nick.
Yeah.
I love you. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
She hung up. Yeah. Nah, that's good though. So you've been on. So now what's you're in FedEx now, but you ain't gonna be in FedEx.
I'm not trying to be FedEx.
Nigga, what are you doing? What are we doing? What are you doing? What do you like doing?
Herbalife.
Do you really?
I'm dead serious.
Where can you go in growth besides getting people to use your product? What else can you do? Can you be a scientist? Can you be a scientist there making the food? Can you?
No. You just get like other business partners with you to help you, basically. Like you basically show
Sponsors.
them. Yeah, other sponsors. Like you just show them how to grow in the business. It's possible, but it just takes time.
And it's a healthy way of living.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it's a healthy way of living. Where do you get your food supply from? Are they from like private organizations and farmers and things like that and private companies?
All our products are like plant-based.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, so basically.
So it's a vegan diet?
It's not vegan. We have like a vegan. We have a vegan set shakes. Like we have 2 of them that just came out last year.
But you have animal products in your food though?
I don't think so.
Because that's what it's vegan. That's what vegan is.
Yeah.
Not having animal products.
Yeah, but like it's just, I don't know, everything's like plant-based. We haven't had like a warehouse full of products. How the products are made. Yeah, it's a big company.
So you've seen it?
I haven't been to it, but I've seen people.
That's gonna be so dope. That's gonna be so dope. That's gonna be an experience when you get over there.
I can't wait for that. Yeah.
What? And
but like basically the meal plans, we make the meal plans.
What do you mean? You make them for your clients?
Yeah. Like you give us like we have like a set meal plan, but like say if you don't like certain stuff, we make a special meal plan for you.
How did you go out and get 100 clients?
Talking
Word of mouth?
Word of mouth. Talking on Instagram. Talking to people in person. Because people came up to me automatically, like, what are you doing? Because they saw my weight loss. I'm like, oh, I just told them that. Told them the plan, how it works. Okay. Word of mouth. Like handing out flyers. When I first started handing out flyers, Instagram is basically how I run my business, how we run our business.
How do you do it on your Instagram? How many followers you got on your gram?
We share it.
Yeah.
We have 10,800
that's
and like
fucking amazing.
63.
And that's just all word of mouth. You guys just talking to people.
Word of mouth. Yeah, pretty much. Friends, my cousins.
That's fucking amazing, yo. Like you guys have built. Do you? All right. The only thing not to plight Herbalife. I'm not plighting Herbalife. But do you see yourself? At the end of the day, you're making yourself money, but what would you do if Herbalife went under?
It's not.
No.
I mean,
I'm saying what?
No, because like honestly, like when it first started, it had like its problems and everything, the crash in the stock market, everything.
I never knew it was there for 30 years.
Yeah, it's been around. Like so basically
40. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the founder, he went through that already. So basically, now that we're so big and so well known, it's in like 94 countries. Like it's everywhere.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Like you can't beat that. And to start your business for a little price.
Yeah, what? The average membership is what? A month. If I wanted to lose weight.
You pay it one time. Well, there's 2 ways to do it.
Yeah.
Like if you want a membership fee, it's $35 for one time.
And what did that membership get me?
You get a sample of products like for energy, a hydration drink for the gym.
Okay.
Pamphlets about the booklets.
Okay.
Like about the products. You get like a packet of tea, and you also with the membership you also get a discount automatically.
Okay.
And then your discount goes as high as 40% off on your products.
Okay.
And another way you do it, you do a free membership, and it's just straight retail. We have our own website.
Yeah, so you would just buy something off the Humble or off the Whim if you didn't go on the membership.
Website, yeah.
But that $135 pay, why wouldn't you do
that? But sometimes you get those people who don't want to commit to it yet. So basically, what we do is, okay, listen. Because certain people, like, that's like, okay, like, you gotta buy this. No, we work with everybody's budget. So you tell me you can only afford $100. That's perfectly fine.
Yep.
This is the plan for you. Buy retail if you want. Try it. You like it, which you're gonna like it no matter what. Then you can sign up and get the membership.
How long that $100 lasts me with my product?
About a month.
About a month.
All the products last about 21 days. Consistently used 2 times a day, 21 days.
Yeah, beast with your sales. Nah, you are great shit. But the only reason I brought up that conversation was because that right there is a talent. Those right there are talents, and to where I get doing something because you believe in something, and it's getting you somewhere. Yeah. That's the bigger picture. Mm-hmm. You know, trust me, I get that. But I feel like there's a bigger there's a bigger page to be turned for you, probably. Gaining all these skills, you've taught yourself that you have discipline. You lost mad weight. You become a representative for losing the weight. It's not like you lost the weight and became an arrogant prick. Mm-hmm. And hey, fuck you, my dick is bigger now. You know what I mean? You didn't do that. Nah. You genuinely turned the leaf and said, I'm gonna help people also. Mm-hmm. Now, I think like for a person like that, there's a bigger page to be turned. Whether it be a blog, a podcast, a website, whether it be, there's something else that along with Herbalife, because Herbalife offered you a perspective. Herbalife offered you a perspective. Now you're on the verge of creating your own. You're on the verge of creating your own perspective. So it's gonna be your next job later, wherever it may be. Mm-hmm. Give that back now. Now, along with what got you here, you gotta appreciate what gets you here. I get you. What gets you to the dance, appreciate. But nigga, you have to dance now. And when you're better than the fucking dojo, you gotta admit that shit to yourself when the cricket beats the master. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In 10 years, moving on the stride that you're moving on, you should absolutely have a master class that you're teaching. Just for life, not just Herbalife. Yeah. Just Herbalife should be a sponsor of that master class because you came from their product, and now due to their product, you're representing yourself in those fields. That's a bigger, higher calling. That's finding placement in the division. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's being offered a position. That's real. That's why, keep that in mind, because you sell a really good sale. Yeah. Feel me? And I know it's because it's genuine. This really did something for you.
Yeah, it did. Like I said, it opened my eyes. Like before I said, I didn't know what I want to do in my life. Like this one, like literally changed my life. It saved my life. Cause I didn't know where I was gonna be. Like
being overweight ain't healthy.
Thinking about now, like if I was still going the way I was going, I don't know where I would be.
Over 300 pounds.
Probably my mindset is different now. Angry, yeah, all the time.
Because I know you ain't seeing your pee-pee at 300 pounds. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how big your dick is. If you're looking down and you see a belly, you ain't seeing your, like, you just not. You're just not. It's nothing personal. You're just not. Like they say, for every 50 pounds you lose, your dick gets an inch bigger. I wish I could gain 50 pounds and lose it just so I could get another inch. But it's not healthy being overweight.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, it's
not cool either.
Pleasantly plump is cool. You know, I love thick women. I love thick women. Don't get me wrong. But it's not healthy. You know, it's not healthy when your farts smell like sewage.
And especially if you have kids. Like, what are you teaching your kids?
You know, they're gonna take your representation. You know, like, I ain't gonna lie. I smoke fucking cigarettes. I smoke weed. You know, I don't eat the healthiest, but I absolutely thank God I got the good side of my genes, bro. Because when I look on those, my father's big. Mm-hmm. You know, my father got, and he used to be skinny like me, so I know it could happen. That's why I never get comfortable. Yeah, straight up. Yeah. That's why I never get comfortable, because I'm like, this could happen. Mm-hmm. The most I've ever been, Ant, was when we were 15, 16. I hit like 170 over the summer, 175. But I was shorter, a lot shorter, because you were a giant.
I think I just stopped growing at that age. That must have been...
Yo, you remember when me and Sean had that project in my house?
Yeah, you got hit by a car.
Wait, you got hit by a car?
No, Sean got hit by a car.
Sean got hit by a car that night?
Yeah, remember?
What?
We were running and he got hit by a car, and that's why he walked with a cane.
Yo, that's right. Wow, me and Sean are forever connected. That's when he was leaving, right?
I forgot. We went to a store.
I forgot. Something happened, but he did get hit by a car.
Yeah, we were running and he got by a car.
I remember hitting you in the face with a piece of turkey.
Yeah, he got hit by a car, yeah.
Hey, he got hit by a car?
Yeah, they called the ambulance and yeah.
Oh, my man Sean, yo, I went to his house after that, like when we were adults, like older, smoked a blunt, chill with him. Yeah, yo, Sean was the man, yo. I haven't seen Sean in years.
I haven't seen him
in years, yo. You talk to anybody from junior high school? Bleecker?
Marina.
Choppy?
Yeah. She's actually my business partner.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she lose weight?
Yeah.
She lost a lot of weight?
Yeah.
Tell Choppy I said hi.
I will. She lost a lot of weight. Yeah. She's like, yeah, she's my business partner. We connected, like, went to her house like 2 weeks ago to see her daughter. Yeah, it's crazy.
How's her brother? Her brother still there, Justin?
Yeah, he's still good.
Yeah.
Everybody's still good, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody wanted to kill Justin back in the day.
Yeah, I remember, but he's good though now.
Is he straightened out?
He's straightened out.
Good
Everything's good.
Good boy. Good boy. I think about the times that I dodged being killed for dumb shit. You know what I mean? And then when I look at people, like when I run into people that have done dumb shit, half of the conversation I want to have is like, yo, son, are you grateful right now? We ain't got our ass whooped for this shit we did.
Just thinking about it, like,
yo, I've done some dumb shit, yo. Like,
I think we've all done that.
I mean, but you had a wife.
Well, yeah.
How bad can you be? And she was gonna become a police officer.
Yeah, that is very true.
How bad could you be?
Yeah, you can't really be bad.
You can't really, like, I learned how to be bad from my parents working 8 hours, 12 hours a day. I always had alone time at home, so I learned how to be bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then as an adult, my girlfriend at the time would work 8, 10 hours a day, and I'll get out of work at like 12. I learned how to be bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of time in between there, buddy. And then when she comes home, I gotta be like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I'm just tired. So why are your eyes like that? Because I'm tired. Meanwhile, I'm fucking bugged out of my mind.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yo, the times. But she didn't take your virginity.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
was 13.
You lost it at 13? Bleecker?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga. I won't ask who. I think I know who.
Nah, it wasn't with Bleecker.
Oh, was it with Bleecker?
No.
Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah, it was a girl from that CCD class.
Nice.
The religion class, that was cool.
13?
Yeah, 13.
I mean, I had mine at 13 too, but mine wasn't consensual. She was 17.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she gave me a beer earlier in the day, and I
Yeah, 13, like, what's that? Like,
I drink a beer, and then she brings me to a dark space, and she kisses me. My Jimmy gets hard. She puts a Jimmy on it, and then she proceeds.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But I didn't come. She just left me. She just left me, and I was in a whim. Like I was in. Oh man.
And you were like, what just happened?
Yo, that was my first feeling of being taken advantage of, bro. Yo, I swear. Yeah. 13 though. You had that at 13. Wow.
Yeah.
Where's the last? So, did you ever smoke weed? Did you ever drink?
When I was younger. But then I used to drink, like, here and there, but not like alcoholic drinking.
You drink to have fun.
Yeah, but sometimes I drink too much. The last time I drank like that was about 2.5 years ago, actually. I got really drunk. Went to Q-Bar with my friends that do Herbalife, actually.
Cuba?
Q-Bar.
Oh, Q-Bar.
We were, like, celebrating something.
Where's Q-Bar? On
Bell. Yeah, Bell.
That's my route. Yeah, right there.
So we were pre-gaming. I brought, like, a little bottle of, like, I forgot what it was, but...
Okay.
I remember the taxi ride there.
Okay.
I paid for the first beer, a pitcher, for, like, beer pong, and then I remember the night. Don't remember at all. But ever since then, that night, I don't drink like that. I drink to, like, just celebrate something.
What the fuck did you do? What did you drink?
I don't know.
I just got drunk.
It was, like, alcohol. And then, like, yeah, the pregame, I bought, like, a little person bottle of Hennessy.
What do you prefer?
What? Like,
what kind of alcohol you prefer?
Back then?
When you drank. Now, I obviously...
Back then, it was Hennessy. Now, it's just like, no. Because that messed me up. But, like, now I really don't drink at all. Like, I don't really drink at all. Like, I drink, like, to celebrate. Like, my wife's birthday, we went to right here at Dre's.
Okay.
Had a little bit of sangria. That's about it.
Yeah, see, you're a good boy now.
Yeah, good boy.
I think...
Because, from my perspective, like, people drink now to just, like, get messed up. Like, what are you really celebrating? You're in the same...
That's why I stopped going out to... That's why
you're in the same predicament. So what are you really celebrating? Now, if I celebrate a birthday, drink a little bit, and just celebrating life.
Like, I don't... See, I won't lie. I do have an addictive personality. So, me, when it comes to working, there's certain things I like when I work. I like my beer when I work. I like to smoke when I work.
Yeah.
I like to this my working zone. When I'm writing and stuff like that, I don't need to. When I'm recording, I don't need to. You know, but I do have that habit, and I know like I get told why.
Yeah.
Like my uncle beats me in the head, and he lets me know, nigga, alcoholism runs in the family. You know what I mean? You got niggas that die off of dope and drugs and shit. Like, yo, pay attention. You know what I mean? Like he hits me in the head with, and then when I see somebody like you, or I see somebody like Ant smokes on the pod.
I saw that too, actually.
It was tobacco, nigga. It was tobacco.
I know. Yeah, I heard it. Like, it's tobacco, right?
But when I see people that don't smoke or don't drink, or they're always here. You're always here. You're never not here, because at a certain point I'll get not here no more.
Yeah.
You're always here. I don't have that strength. I'm angry. I'm genuinely an angry person. That's why I like to rap. That's why I like to do comedy. That's why I like to make people laugh. Because in the back of my mind, I'm fucking tearing the room apart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, your mom must have been real, like, calm. You must have had real calm. Was there a lot of ruckus in your house? Or, like, was it calm for you to be so calm?
I mean, growing up,
because I know you may have had an anger issue, but you were calm.
I was like that gentle calm. Like that gentle calm before the storm.
Yeah.
No, but like growing up, like, you know, my mom was a single parent.
You want something to drink?
No, I'm good.
Sure.
I was gonna put it away.
All right.
My mom's like a, you know, she basically raised me by herself. Because my father was, you know.
Was he not there, or was he half the time there?
No. Well, growing up, he wasn't really there. Like, he was in jail.
Okay.
But he was a very angry person. Like, bad. Like, really bad. Like,
your father's big?
No, like 5'8", 5'7", a little shorter than me.
No, I mean big.
Oh, no.
No. You were bigger than him when at your biggest?
Yeah.
Whoo.
So, like, just hearing stories, I'm like, wow, like, how did you hold this down together? Like, with my mom. But I guess I had that anger built inside of me from what the stories that I did have heard and everything like that. So, like I said, I was a very angry person, but I was just like, I never really showed it. Like, bad. Like, my wife used to call me the Hulk. Because, like, that snap, I would just turn into a different person. That's how bad it was.
But was your mom's temper worse than yours?
No.
You'll bug the fuck out? Yeah.
Mine, I black out.
Oh, yeah, like that?
I black out, yeah. I used to black out, but not no more.
Nah, I'm so present that I got the squeaky voice.
Yeah?
I get mad, I'm like, fucking people.
Nah, I black out.
Not no more. Like, now as I've gotten older, like, the way I deal with conflict is I walk away from it.
Yeah, I don't like
want to deal with it. No, I want to.
Oh, you want to?
No, that's why I want to. I want to. You know Edwin? Remember Edwin?
Yeah.
The Quest? Yeah. I was with Quest. We went to go see the Danny Garcia fight. So we saw the Danny Garcia fight. We left. He was going to drive me home, right? But we get to his neighborhood, and I'm like, you drive me home? He's like, yeah. And then we start talking, and we always argue about rap, about life.
I remember you guys.
Yo, we argue. Like, we argue.
Guys always got into it. Always got into it.
Me and Quest argue for forever. So we're in the car, and we're arguing, and I was like, yo, fuck this. He stopped at the stop sign. I got out the car. I walked. I was like, fuck this shit. My nigga, I had like $5 in my pocket. My bank card, my cell phone, everything. But I had $5 in my pocket. And my phone, dead. No phone. So I can't call an Uber, nothing. I'm in Astoria. Damn. It's like 1:30 in the fucking morning. I'm not thinking about that. You know what I'm doing? I'm cursing out the fact that I'm arguing with my friend. Like, what the fuck? Why do I always argue with people? What the fuck is wrong with me? And in the back of my mind, it's because the first initial reaction, the reason I got out the car is because my initial reaction is that. Like, I have that, I get defensive when you walk up to me weird. We can let's talk. I'd rather talk. Don't throw your hands in the air, yell at me. Don't yell at me. Don't talk to me with an attitude. There's no reason to express yourself that way because I'm very good at being kosher, casual. I'm very good with that. But when you step over that limit, that means you ask for something. Yeah. And I can't help what you're asking for. And I don't really care about getting my ass whipped. Nothing. Just if I feel defense, just leave me alone. Yeah. Yo, Pete, I walked down the block and I'm cursing up a storm. I threw my hat on the floor and all of a sudden I feel arms behind me grab me like this. And I was like, what the fuck? He's like, yo, my bad. I apologize. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let me drop you home. Like, all right, let's get out of here. And I was like, yo, my bad. I'm sorry, bro. I hate doing this shit. Yeah. Yo, look, we haven't changed in all these years. We still argue. Me and Quest still argue like that.
I remember that all the time.
Yo, all the time. Yo, we argue about everything, bro. Like, I'm surprised we've never fought. That's some real love right there. That's some real love right there.
Funny.
Like, that's crazy because I don't argue with people. It's just specific ones. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind a back and forth. You know, like I know I was given that. Like, my father has this really good skill arguing with you in silence.
Oh,
I have to say 100 words to get my point across. I say 10.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Yeah.
He has this super dope skill. You know, like, my uncles, those men that raised me, they're very good antagonists. They're from the Bronx. You know how Bronx people can be, where they just, like, they make fun of you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They make fun of you.
And you
oh my God! And then you pissed and they're laughing because they're like, I didn't mean like that.
I got you.
I got you. You know, I didn't mean like that. Like, the idols that I had around me to get me up. Like, your stepfather must have been a great idol for you.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah.
Your stepfather must have been a great idol for you. You got a sister too.
Yeah.
How's your sister?
She's good.
I remember your sister was an appraiser in your family. I remember that shit.
She's good. 2 kids living in like Putnam County or something like that.
Where's Putnam County?
I don't know. It's like the borderline.
Yo, he said,
It's like
where's Putnam County? I don't know.
It's like the borderline, like Danbury, Connecticut, like near there.
Oh, Connecticut's nice though.
Yeah, it's like the borderline Danbury, Connecticut.
You thinking about moving out of New York?
We can't. My wife's job. Can't leave New York.
Cause she's NYPD.
Yeah.
She can't be any other type of PD?
She could, but she would lose like all the stuff she did so far.
She would lose all her time?
Yeah, but basically she's on the list to become a sergeant. She took the test and everything, so she's gonna get called. But with the surgery now, she's probably gonna get called maybe the two classes now. So yeah, she's gonna become a sergeant, so it's like, but we can't leave New York. We can't even go to Jersey.
Do you? Oh man. Did she come home and she's a woman, man? She's like my father. You know, my father used to be a police officer.
Yeah.
My father stopped being a police officer because he said he couldn't deal with like the racism and the bad things in the force. Like there was too much.
Yeah.
That was the Bronx in the '80s. He just couldn't.
The
you know.
80s was just like
he decided to be he works for an armored truck company.
Oh, okay.
So he still got the pistol, still holds,
Yeah,
still
you
shoots.
still have it, yeah.
He's still the man with the shits. But he's a man. You got a woman moving up in ranks. Does she ever come home to you with stories of that piss you off, like of disrespectful stuff?
With her,
like
she just leaves at the door. She leaves it at work.
She don't come home with none of that shit to you. No. That's a great woman.
Like I'll ask like how it's working and stuff like that, but like if she don't want to share something, she's not gonna share it. But she tends to leave everything at work because she don't want to bring that home, especially with our daughter too. She don't want to. She leaves everything at home.
That's great, yo. Like, I dated a stripper for crying out loud, and she wouldn't tell me about the dick that she had all over her body. But I used to get mad at the fact that I knew dick was all over her body. All right, like you have a woman who's a police officer and nothing sexual. Like that's the last on my list. The most on my list is the fact that she's a woman moving up in ranks, a young woman, a beautiful young woman, moving up in ranks around all these testosterone-driven scumbags. Because, yo, my uncle's a sheriff. Okay, I got my uncle's a sheriff. My brother-in-law is a correction officer in Florida. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I respect authority, but let's call a spade. They're only human. So when people do dickhead shit, that's the human side of them. Mm-hmm. I don't believe it's the badge being a dickhead. I believe that's the person who is genuinely a dickhead. Yeah. The badge is just a way to get around, maybe. Because that don't always fly no more. The way cell phones are and the way people are and lawsuits are, cops can't just be cops no more. You got to be what you're supposed to be. You can't just be a human no more. You know, but I can't help but think, my nigga, like, she must got some thick-ass skin, your wife.
Yeah.
She must have some thick-ass skin, bro.
She's really tough. She's really tough.
I couldn't, not that I couldn't imagine it, but, well, obviously I couldn't imagine it, but I couldn't imagine it because it's just, I would always feel in fear and danger because she's in a position where...
And because her partner is also a female, too.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
So, you know, both females, both have kids.
That's
So
good.
they want to. At the end of the day,
Do you think they match them up like that?
no. How it happened was, like I said, she had given birth,
Okay.
and then she got transferred at the time.
Okay.
So she went back to her transfer, and then she went to her new precinct, which is in Washington Heights, and she was on patrol.
She's in the hood.
Yeah, she's in the hood. So she found somebody, like her partner now. Like, oh, you don't have a partner? No, you want to be partners? Okay, cool. They've been partners for 5.5 years now. Like, I basically watched her son grow up too.
That's awesome. Because it's family.
Yeah,
You're
it's
part of a cop family.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You're part of a cop family, but the wife is the cop.
Yeah. Everybody asks me, "You a cop too?" I'm like, no, I'm not a cop.
Why would you never?
College credits, and I just don't want to be. Because everybody says, like, she jokes with me, she's like, "Oh, you're too soft to be a cop." I'm like, what the hell do you mean I'm too soft to be a cop?
Are you soft?
No, she's
Do
just.
you have a passive demeanor?
I mean, she's just never seen that side, but.
I'll keep it on it.
But like.
I don't think you ever needed it.
But the stuff that no, I don't need it. But the stuff that she tells me, like, I'm like, okay, I don't need
looked
that.
for it. You never needed it.
No.
You never got picked on. You never got bullied. You never needed it. You know, your mom.
I was the bullier.
And your mom. And I remember you bullying people.
I bullied Anthony.
Which, Mike.
Michael Leader.
Yeah, you did.
I see, damn.
Yo, Ed. My bad, Ed.
But we squashed that though, a long time ago.
We're adults now. Yo, there's a lot of shit that happened.
We squashed that.
Remember Edwin smacked the shit out of Eddie for calling him a faggot?
I remember that. I remember
in the handball court?
Oh my god, yeah. That was bad. That was
Remember
really bad.
Paul Chin got fucking yoked out by him.
Oh man.
We had great Bleecker
Yeah,
times.
a lot of bad stuff from Bleecker.
You remember hiding in closets in Miss Faziola's class? And somebody would hide in the class. Somebody hit her in the face with an eraser.
Yeah, I remember that.
Lewis. What
and
about
then
Lewis?
She quit the next year.
Oh, she couldn't take it no more. Yo, nigga, we burnt her out. That poor woman.
Yeah.
I hope she's alive.
She probably is.
Yeah, she probably is somewhere chilling right in Florida.
Probably retired.
Oh. We should Google Miss Faziola.
But it's funny, you think my wife's in the hood now. When she first started, she was on a foot patrol in Harlem, 125th.
Oh my god. How tall is she?
5'3". She's only 5'3".
Yo, my nigga, yo, bro. I'll be honest. You got some brass balls, man. To have a woman that's a police officer and to know where she is, and I'm from the streets, bro. You know what I'm doing? I'm in my car. Yo, what hours and where you patrol it? I bet I'll be like 4 cars behind you. You like that? That's how I like. That's how I look at it. Just because.
Yeah, 'cause she works midnights now.
Oh my god! You see what I'm saying? You're talking that crazy shit to me. You're making the story worse.
She works midnights. It's just easier how it works with our schedule. Having a daughter, it's just easier. So she gets like 2 hours sleep, maybe if that. So she's pretty tough. She's pretty tough.
Yo, Ann, what you think about going into the military?
Hell no.
Why not?
Got a daughter? Hell no.
Well, you got a kid already.
Yeah,
That's a big deal.
nah.
Yes, that's a big deal.
Got a daughter. Why would I? I mean, nothing against that. It's not for me.
You looking to have another kid?
Yeah. After the surgery, we're gonna try. So
Yeah.
but we gotta wait. So surgeries and I think 6 months after that. So it's gonna happen. It's just surgeries in 2 weeks. So we gotta wait. So yeah.
New York's a bitch. Yo, how much is a kid? $250,000 by 18?
Is it? I don't
think
know.
so.
It's
Some
a lot.
shit like
It's a
that,
lot. It's a lot,
Some
but
shit like that.
it's fun though. They keep you young.
I could imagine it's fun.
It's fun.
I could imagine it's fun. Like,
You have a kid that's a spitting image of you, so it's like. It's
I
fun.
think that's the funnest part. The
Yeah, 'cause
funnest.
my daughter looks just like me.
That's the fun. I mean, that means you would have made a better looking girl. That's the funnest part, though. Yeah.
I mean, you see my sister. If you put long hair on me, I'm my sister.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
absolutely right. Absolutely right. You got beautiful genes.
My daughter, my daughter's fun. She reminds
Has the
me of me.
personality on her.
She has my attitude.
Put her in jujitsu. Calm her down.
She's in karate.
Oh, see,
She's she's testing to be like a high white belt next.
See, she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
She likes karate, but she has bad temper sometimes. But what kid doesn't have bad temper?
Not in this
Exactly.
house.
Really?
I mean, they can try, but they'll get away. They'll get away with their mom.
Like she has a
that,
bad temper, but she's very, very respectful. My daughter's very respectful. Like polite, respectful. Yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes, please. Okay, very polite.
That's good. That's good. Like they are like that too. Like right or wrong, I've always been taught that there's an alpha male. Right or wrong, I've always been taught that there's an alpha male, and if that alpha male is right, like we're not perfect. I never say that a parent is supposed to be looked at as a superhero. Parent is not supposed to be a superhero. We do the best we can. We're only human, just like
That's
the human
true.
we brought into this earth.
That's true.
Now,
There's no guideline to be a parent.
to where she'll try to not only try to understand why the kid had an attitude or bugged out. She'll also explain to them why is it not good to have that. She'll explain and take. I'm not like that. I'm not really like that. I simply say don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I ask, why are you doing this? And then I'm only gonna ask again before I'm not gonna ask no more. And I'm just gonna punish you. Just go sit down and figure yourself out. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it'll be enough times of me telling you go figure yourself out, where eventually you're gonna. Okay, this shit can't happen again. Cause that's how I figured shit out. I figured shit out by doing it over and over again. Fucking up so many times.
Yeah.
Not by getting my ass whooped. Because I've gotten my ass whooped before. I've had hands put on me. And I put hands on. Don't get me wrong. There's been times to do that. But as they get older, I realize there's no reason to. I realize there's no reason to. You can talk to them as adults.
Yeah.
When they don't learn, now there's a place you got to take it that I don't even like going there. I don't want to have to pay extra attention to you than loving you.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah.
Going out, spending time.
Like I said, like with my, like, you know, like with my daughter, like, you know, she's like I said, she's very smart for her age. She's 5 years old. She's very, very smart, and like, she's in karate. So she doesn't like it when I yell, cause when I yell, it's bad.
What does she do when you yell?
She cries. She's like, Daddy yelled at me. I'm like, so then I feel like shit. I'm like, damn. So then I go down to her level.
Yep,
but then I tell her before I start yelling at her, cause since I made a deal with her, look, you don't like it when I yell. I don't like it when you do this.
Yep.
So she understands. She's very smart, like I said. But I'm like, now she's in karate. I was like, is that good discipline now? She's like, no. Okay then.
But
I flipped it on her, like, you know.
You had to learn how to Jedi mind trick her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Since like, I mean, nobody likes when I yell, so it's not a pretty sight.
You know what it is? Like I said, the alpha male shit. Like, I always got bullied. I got bullied by my stepfather. I got bullied in junior high school. I got bullied in high school.
You got bullied in high school?
Yeah, I got bullied in junior high school. You think all these niggas were cool with me because they were cool with me? They were cool with me because they were laughing at me, nigga. Including yourself. I don't care. I got.
Really? I don't remember
you know why? It's you know what it is. I tried to plug in, like I tried to get in where I thought I fit in, and I didn't fit in. I didn't fit in with the cool crowd, my nigga. I didn't like my stepfather. I wore the same kicks all year round, the same tees all year round, the same jeans all year round. Like literally, like I didn't. It was hard to stick around with y'all because not only did y'all have the fashion, but having the fashion brings the women, and now having the women brings the culture. We're young. We want to be around guys and girls and talking about guys and girls shit, right?
Yeah.
When we're together, I had to plug myself in there because my fashion wasn't allowing me to be there. Y'all made fun of niggas who was herbs. We didn't. Come on. You remember this nigga Shafi? Like, come on. We made fun of niggas who was herbs. We didn't care, fucking Bleeker.
Yeah, we didn't care.
I got made fun of, but luckily, I laughed at people laughing at me. It wasn't until I went to therapy at like 27, 28, where I decided that's not fun no more. Now I don't laugh at people laughing at me if I'm not laughing with them.
Yeah.
I used to do that. That's what got me by just in general. Like, because after junior high school, like, I went to an all-black high school. And you don't fit in when you're the one of 4 Spanish people and the lightest one that can speak English. They're all in, like, ESL.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that can really speak English and hang. So I played football. I gained an identity there because I ain't have one. You know what I mean? I got into issues with people because of I'm not gonna get picked on no more. Bleeker taught me that. You think like us fighting and throwing, like having body shot fights and all that shit.
Oh, I remember that.
That I didn't get hit by another nigga behind me. Like who I fought? I fought Kevin, I think, and then fucking Doobie hit me in the back.
Yeah, I remember that.
Come on, man. That's why Christian jumped in.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
That was a big fight. I remember that was a big fight.
Bleeker was a whole bunch of fun for everybody. I love
That was a big
Bleeker.
fight.
Yeah, we had fun at Bleeker though.
We had a lot of fights
Come
with
on.
Bleeker.
Yo, can I say it? When you pulled down Maria's pants?
Oh, wow.
He pulled down Maria's pants.
Oh, man. I remember that. Damn.
You can say sorry one day. You better drop it in her inbox.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That was a long time ago. Wow.
Yo, we did crazy shit in Bleecker though.
Yeah, I think Bleecker was the craziest
we were the worst
time.
ones because I know there was a lot of people getting head in the stairway.
Yeah, we didn't do none of that.
I didn't think we weren't even the worst ones. Nigga, like what?
We just fought. That's about it.
We just fought that.
That's it.
That's it. We just remember
Cutting
lunchroom
class.
fights.
Oh, remember that? Remember Robin?
Robin.
Remember he got like, remember Robin called a big fight? He won the table and then Mr. Dean like took him out and carried him out. Security and Bird.
Yeah. Oh, what about the big dude? I forgot his name. He was really, really big and fat, right? He was in like one of the special classes and he fought White Boy Johnny.
Oh, I forgot his name.
Well, he goes up. He was asking people, "Yo, I'm scared. I don't know how to fight. What do I do?" And I'm over here like Johnny was my friend, but I didn't mean it like to get Johnny beat up. I was just like, dude, you're like 6 foot something. Just grab him. Just do whatever. Yo, as soon as he walks in the room and shit, I think Johnny threw a desk at him and he just flipped it up and nigga. Yeah.
There was a lot of bad fights in Bleecker.
Yo, we had fun. After that, everything was changed up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yo, but high school was no different. How was your high school?
It was alright.
No, you went to school. You did your thing.
Yeah, just
Not
had
me.
to.
I went to 4 different high schools.
Really?
Yeah, I went to fucking Queens Vogue, Flushing. I went to Bound. Queens Vogue. Oh, and Campus Magnet, the first one I went to.
Oh.
Yeah, oh man.
Oh, you the one that went there?
Nigga, I got robbed, yo. Yo, I swear, I'll never forget. I never forget a dude trying to rob me for my pack of cigarettes. I just bought my pack of cigarettes, right? And they used to be like $6. I'm walking to school and he goes, "Yo, let me get a cigarette, G." And I'm, all right. I go to give him a cigarette. He goes, "No, let me get your pack." I was like, "What?" And then he goes, pulls out a knife. He said, "Let me get your pack." I was like, "What?" Yo, police! He looked back. I ran to school, my nigga. I ran. He caught me later. He didn't get my pack though. He caught me later though. He was tight as fuck. He was tight as fuck.
Yeah, he probably beat your ass.
Yo, so I'm telling you, I enjoyed growing up, and then it came to a point where I stopped going to school.
Really?
Me and Christian just started cutting school like a beast. I saw all of Manhattan.
Wow,
I know where to get everywhere on the trains. I know it. I know all that shit. Like just because of cutting school.
Just because, yeah.
What? Yo, I had a lot of fun in high school. I used to cut school in Christina's class when I went to Flushing. I used to leave second period. Everybody knows Christina yelling her name at 10:30 in the morning, trying to get into her house. Trying to get into her house just for all of us to smoke fucking weed and drink 40s all day. Yo, and then sometimes her mom would come home, bug out, and kick everybody out the crib. Oh, those were good times, yo. Yo, the same store. Yo, Anthony, the same store. Yo, the same store I used to steal 40s out of, I deliver Pepsi to right now.
That's funny. That's funny. That's the irony in that. Lucky he don't remember you either.
What?
He remembers you or no?
It's a different owner. They're Asian. They're always changing owners. You know why they're always changing owners? Because they're always bringing their new relative over.
That's true, yeah.
They're not dumb.
But that's funny though. It's the same store you used to rob.
Yo, everything is irony now.
Yeah, that's funny.
When I think about cutting school and all the places I've went, right? When I think about any of the women I've been with and where they lived and where I've been, like I genuinely lived in Greenpoint with Cynthia. Like you remember Cynthia?
Yeah, I remember you. Don't you like her eyes tattooed on your arm at one point?
What?
Didn't you have her eyes tattooed on you?
Nah,
that's yeah.
Yo, my nigga, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't even want to say this shit. It's not her tattooed on me. It's another chick. It's another chick that was tattooed on me.
I thought it was her.
And it wasn't eyes. It was a name.
You sure?
Okay, so yeah, I know. I covered it.
I know you covered it. It's covered now. But I remember I was like,
I know what I did. Fuck you.
Yeah, I remember that you did a show.
Shit.
On 14th.
Okay.
It's a Greek place now.
Okay, yes.
And you even said like, "Oh, I got my girls tattooed on here." Like, I'm like,
"Oh my god!"
Cause I came to that show. That was years ago.
Oh my god! People grow up.
Yeah.
Yo, people grow up. I've done some dumb shit. That's what I tell you. I've done some dumb shit, bro. But like I said, it's all serendipity and irony because all the dumb shit I've done, I go to these places. I either work there or I do business there. I perform there. I've gotten taught how to maneuver, how to be social. You know, like I don't like being social. as crazy as that comes across,
Yeah, that's kind of
I spend a lot of time by myself. And it's by choice. It's by choice. I feel like I've like fucked up so many relationships.
By yourself.
Being by yourself, you can't fuck up no relationships.
Yeah, that's true.
All you can do is make one better. One with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? Nobody was going to lose the weight that you had to lose. You had to make that decision to lose that weight for yourself.
Pretty much.
I feel like I got such a path to walk on. And not only because of the things I've done, but because of the things I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely as a person.
Yes.
The goals that I have. Financial freedom is a must. You know what I mean? Financial freedom is a must.
Yeah, stuff that you gotta do for yourself.
Yeah, and that, like, when you think like that, nothing else is important. I've turned off birthdays, I've turned off holidays, and it's only gonna get worse. Cause now I don't have like the number one thing that used to keep me coming around all the time. Like my sister used to keep me coming around.
Now it's like,
you know how bad I just want to get up and like leave just to see the rest of the world. I really don't care about like a cell phone. I really don't care about like computers and all. I don't. Everybody knows, G. I can go silent. Like
yeah,
you have to come to my house.
Yeah, I know you went like silent for a minute. I was like, yo, what happened, Gil? And then one time I think I saw you on College Point Boulevard. I was like, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
And then you had a show. Then you had the show on 14th with Corey and all of them. So I went. And then after that, you went Ghost again. I'm like, where the hell's the guy at?
Yeah. It's easy for me to go Ghost. Now I got reason not to, though. It's more like, I call this everything is okay. And it's only because it's got me, everything that I've been through, I've gotten to a place where I got no other decision but to think that. Genuinely.
Yeah.
What can I do? Am I going to blame a God?
No.
Am I going to, God, why'd you do this to me?
Yeah, you did it to yourself.
Am I going to sit there and say, they died for a reason?
Yeah.
Am I going to sit there and just wallow and use it as an excuse? Become nothing more than what's in my genes. You understand? Like, my grandfather was a drug dealer. My grandfather was a pimp. Excuse me. I got evil that runs in my genes. You know what I mean? Like, we all probably come from a weird place. I don't think anybody had. Nobody's fucking. Nobody comes from innocent. Nobody comes from no innocence. You know what I mean? But
definitely not.
I'm getting told mine as I get older, and I start to recognize it when I feel it in my bones. So it's like, I call this everything is okay because I make the choice to be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, it's all about you.
I make the choice.
Yeah.
Because I can go left.
Yeah,
but
right. It's your decision at the end of the day.
Why go left? Why go left? There's no point to it.
Yeah, it's your decision at the end of the day to make yourself better.
Facts. Big facts.
And that's what I learned too. Like, it's your decision to change your ways.
I mean, you learn that full hand, G, because to lose weight is a big deal. I'm gonna explain something. Like I said, I can't bring myself to go to the gym, and I know that that's just a lazy feel. I know that's just being lazy. I know that's something that when you do it repetitively, it'll stick to you. That's it. Once you do it repetitively, it sticks to you. Just like anything else. Nature. Just anything else. You have to give yourself a big ups because you've jumped over a lot of bounds right now as a young man. You know what I mean? 31 years old,
31, yeah.
Dude, you don't like saying the one, do you?
Nah, I don't. I gotta get used to it. 31.
So just say, when niggas ask you age, just say 1.
Nah, but you know what?
Just say 1.
It's funny because I always say, like, damn, I wish I was this age.
Okay.
In a way, I'm like, I kind of don't. Because like, there's a lot of lessons that I needed to learn to get to where I am now. So it's like, I had to go through what I went through before to realize, okay, I'm 31 years old now, but do I really want to be how I was when I was 25, 26? No, because I was going nowhere. So when I say I'm 31, I wish I was younger. No, I don't wish I was younger. I'm happy where I am now. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm happy now.
And you know what the best part about it is? Seeing yourself at 25, 26. You can't see yourself at 35, 40 because you're not there yet. Nope. You're making that right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're making that. And you're making the ability that when you are 35, 40, look back at 31, 32 and be like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
that's why when you look back now, like, I'm grateful for the hard times I had.
You see what Adam did?
What Adam do?
remember Adam with the glasses that we went to school with? Fat Adam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fat Adam. Wow.
He lost mad weight.
He did lose weight, right?
Nigga, I can't wait to get him on the pod. I can't wait.
That's
Yeah, that should happen in February. He lost mad weight, and you see the way he did it? He put it on fucking Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Every day he worked out. He did a 365-day challenge every day of working out. That's how he lost his weight.
That's good.
His transformation is all documented. Genius.
That's good.
Genius, bro.
That's
like
good.
That's so inspirational to see that shit, yo. Like people that are doing things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's what I said about Gabby. Same thing with Gabby. Like to see Gabby like working Met Stadium.
Yeah, so she was
and,
always posting for Met stuff and everything. Now finally she got her call. So basically.
Oh, that's awesome,
That's
yo.
good.
That's
That's good,
awesome.
though.
What's your calling?
Still haven't figured it out yet.
What's your calling?
Just going through life.
My nigga, you need to go ahead and do some mushrooms. Alright? And when you come
I
back.
did that a while ago.
Oh, you did? Tell me about it. How was it? How was it?
It was a good trip.
It was a good trip, yeah. It was a good trip.
I did that like can't tell you how many years ago, but it was a good trip.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it was a good trip, but
Did you see what you had to see?
yeah, it was a good trip. Especially because my boys, because I did it at, his house was kind of like trippy.
Okay.
Like his the light fixtures had like little angels.
Okay.
Everything had angels in his house. So
Okay.
I'm walking and the eyes are just following me.
Okay.
I'm like, what the hell is this? Then I had to walk home at midnight. I'm like, why is the sky looking like this right now? But it was a crazy trip. But ever since then, I never did it again.
Never did it again.
Never did it again.
Hey, you don't need to.
No,
Yeah,
don't
you
need
don't
to.
need to.
Don't need
You
to.
don't need to.
Have nope. I like my place in life right now. No alcohol, really. No drugs.
Nah,
so.
yo, I want to get there. I can honestly tell you, I feel guilty when I smoke and I drink. I feel guilty. There's a guilty feeling because I came to a place where I was sober, and when I was sober, for whatever it's worth, I can't say like I dealt with my problems any better or worse, but I dealt with them more. You know, when you drink and you smoke, the only thing that does is just it's easier to just go to sleep for me.
Just numbs it.
It's just easier to go to sleep though. Like I can't shit weighs on my head. Like
It just numbs the pain for now, and then you wake up
yeah,
and
and then you
it's
wake
like,
up
oh
the same
damn,
shit.
like yeah.
You wake up the same shit. That's why like I feel guilty when I do it because I know there's a different way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
That's why like for this new year I have been trying my best to keep filling my schedule with things to do. To where if I do this, I know like I swear to God I feel it at 30. Hangovers are different, G. Hangovers are different at 30. Hangovers are different at 30. They're like a disease at 30. Yo, bro, hangovers last for like 6-7 hours. Like after you wake up,
Damn.
you still hungover till 2:00, and by 2:00 your probably work day's almost ending, and now you turned up again. Now your dumbass might want to drink again, or your dumbass might want to.
Yeah.
Yo, hangovers are different at 30. B.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, like, that's good that you found a regimen that you do Herbalife. That's good that you're not thinking about going back to school.
Nah.
There's not yet. No, not even close. You're not even interested in no type of school.
Nah.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
No cars. You don't like cars. What do you drive?
Jeep Grand Cherokee right now.
Yeah, you don't like cars.
No.
You don't like cars. You have to drink
I'm not into cars.
So what do you have interest in, G? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nah,
Just your cop woman. Just your cop woman, your daughter.
Basically.
Damn. I wish I could
I'm
be like that.
Simple
Hey, yo,
guy.
yes, you are. You've always been simple, though,
Simple,
eh?
just
You've always been. It's always been.
Married.
Yes.
Trying to be a good dad.
Yes. And there's
Showing
nothing
my
wrong with that
ways.
shit. There's nothing wrong with that shit. There's nothing wrong with trying to be a good dad and happily married, though. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like, to be simple is.
Yeah, like being simple.
You know there's a song about that, right? To be a simple kind of.
Really?
To be a simple kind of man, or to be something they'll never understand.
Never heard that.
That's what the song is. To be a simple kind of man and to be something they'll never understand. You know, like, there's two choices to make. I wish I could just chill. I wish there weren't things in my brain that tick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, certain things tick in my brain for some reason. I can't help it. I can't help it. Like,
Yeah.
I try to calm them. And like I said, I try to fill those voids now. Not let them run. Because when I let them run, I end up fucking driving to fucking Long Island for an hour and a half. To fucking vagina.
That's a long drive.
Meanwhile, I'm tripping Molly, so I'm not even fucking because I don't know what I'm doing. She's bad. I'm tripping Molly. I think
Yeah.
my brain is so My man is so cowardly, bro. Yo, I remember going to Long Island. It was like an hour and 40-minute drive. Not gonna say no names. Yo, I remember going there, going out with her, everything like that, and she wanted to have sex. One, whether it be trying to sneak me in the crib, or two, whether it be in my car. I could not do it. I'm not, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
One, I'm fucked up. Two, this is the first time we've ever chilled. I've known you for years.
Yeah.
I've known you for years. But this is the first time we've ever chilled. You know, three, I feel as a man I'm taking advantage. I feel as a man that I'm taking advantage, and I got told by a woman, nah, you can't always think like that. She's offering it to you. Yo, this is what this is what I've got told from a woman.
Yeah.
But I don't even think like that. Like, nah, this is absolutely wrong. You know what I mean? Like, that's how much of a sucker of a man I am, though. Because most men is...
Yeah.
She's bad. What? I don't give a fuck. I think I ain't gonna get it. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I went back like 3 days later on a sober tip. But it was different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had respect there. Like, I had respect in that condition. You know, like, I do believe in... I really do believe in having respect for the people that you lay with, that you stay with, that you be with.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have respect for these situations. You know, sharing your body with somebody is very sacred.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that's why when you're married and you're in wedlock, you signed that dotted line when you were younger. You know what I mean? You signed it. Nah, I'm good. I don't need nothing else.
Pretty much, yeah.
Awesome. It adds on to the way when you say the simple is cool with you. Yo, my nigga, maybe you should just sit there and fucking fluctuate money back and forth like the stock market somewhere. Sell T-shirts. Fucking, but that's what you do now for Herbalife. You make money off of Herbalife.
Yeah, we get a check.
So it's like...
Yeah, we still... Because we gotta... technically, it's our business.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's basically our own business. We have a name and everything for it.
Yep.
Yeah, so...
That's awesome. That's awesome. You have cards and everything?
Yeah, I got business cards and everything. I gotta make new ones, actually.
And you gotta get stickers, too. You know, you do?
We made flyers.
You took over College Point yet?
Somewhat. You gotta
take over College Point?
Somewhat.
College Point's very easy.
Yeah.
Everybody out here, like, no plight on them, but everybody out here, they pick to a tide quick.
Yeah.
Everybody starts understanding.
I used to hand out flyers by Queen Center Mall.
Okay. Oh, that's genius.
Yeah.
That's genius.
High traffic area.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about, I gotta make more flyers. I gotta make more business cards. So, cause we always hand them out. I always have them on me, but for now I don't. But I have no more. So yeah, always hand stuff out.
I wonder if you could hand out business cards and flyers for music.
You probably could.
Like if I just stand in with the QR code, you know the QR code.
Oh yeah, you could do that
on like a piece of paper, right? And I just sit there and just do, and when you take a picture of it, it goes straight to my Spotify.
Yeah,
right.
You could do that.
That's genius, right?
But they have that.
Does it look corny when you want a piece of paper though?
No, because they have that.
Should I step up and look professional?
They have that for clubs though.
What?
Because we also have nutrition clubs.
Okay.
So they have that too. Like you get a piece of paper or a flyer, and it has a QR code. So basically, how they do it now is, you scan your QR code. If you want to order, it goes directly to the club. You come in, your stuff is ready.
Okay.
So it's another way too. So it's like other ways to help you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Like I said, you guys really offer people
a one-on-one relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you're technically getting. You're getting a relationship with somebody.
And that's what the membership pays for.
Anything, even without the membership. If you're just a client, you still get that. Cause say you go to GNC, right? For example, just go to GNC, right? Okay. You want a product to what? Lose weight.
Yes.
A sales rep will tell you this. Okay, you get that. Now what? Well, you gonna go home and what do with it now?
Now you're gonna look on YouTube. You're gonna see how to take it. You're gonna
how we do our businesses. Once you get your stuff, we FaceTime them. This is how you do it. Let me see how you do it. Basically, one-on-one everything, so they do it right.
See that? You know what that's called? That's called a patent-proof formula. That's called a patent-proof formula. That's called a formula. Listen, shut the fuck up. If you do what I tell you to do, make sure you're doing it. You're gonna see the results.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
we help them every step of the way, like literally every step. Basically, we tell them our phones are 24/7 because we don't sleep.
How big is Herbalife?
A lot big.
Billions? I mean, no, millions. I know
No,
millions.
billions.
Billions. You think Herbalife is billions?
Definitely is.
Let's see.
You can look it up.
Let's see how. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. We're in the billions. So we are everywhere. Everywhere. Let's see.
2.3 million independent distributors.
Getting there.
That's distributors.
That's distributors. That's just distributors.
Hold on, we gotta look up.
That's not clients,
let's see.
members.
Let's see. How many people take Herbalife? Let's see. How many people take?
I'm be surprised if it actually gives you a number because it's a lot.
You know what? It might not be accurate. You know why? Because they probably don't take. What percentage of the people of the world consume Herbalife? Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, roughly 8 million.
Well, you know that Herbalife has 8 million customers.
It's a lot of customers.
But what is the 40 million? That around 40 million consume your products, but you got 8 million customers.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Wait. If we further assume that the world's population is 7.5, so you guys take up 0.5. You guys take up 0.5
Of the population.
of the population of people that take your supplements. Shout out to Herbalife, man. That shit's amazing.
Yeah, because the founder.
Yo, 0.5. I think 0.5 of the population listens to Drake too.
Because the founder, like his ultimate goal was to have a can of Formula in every counter home, in every home.
I mean, yeah.
Because that was his goal. That was his dream, and we're still living the dream.
Where do you separate a beautiful mind from a mastermind? So did P. Diddy. So P. Diddy's dream is to have every person wearing Sean John, the cologne, bathing in it, taking with the the soap and wearing the clothes and wearing the perfume and drinking Ciroc, the lifestyle. Where do you really are they really looking out to make this the lifestyle of the entire world? Do they have a regimen for every single person? Vegan? Do they have a carnivore diet?
That actually, I'm not too sure about that actually.
Because a lot of people now, because of Rogan, just are getting turned on to carnivore diets, where it's just straight meat.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah,
it's just straight meat.
Yeah,
they're not eating any dairy, no nothing.
Everybody that I've personally spoke to, they never even mentioned that at all.
You never heard.
To be honest, 100%, I never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
So. I hope you don't hear of it. Well, I hope you do though, because I hope it'll give you a challenge to deal with.
Yeah.
Because either way, if a person's on a carnivore diet, if you offer vegan stuff, it means it don't come from any type of animal. That means it's made for vegan people specifically. So if a person's on a carnivore diet, maybe they can take vegan supplements because the only thing they're getting besides their carnivore diet is Herbalife supplements along with that.
Yeah.
But what would it do to the body? Because I heard the carnivore diet,
it's like high in it's basically all protein then.
The person that took it, their body was stronger. Mm-hmm. They had more energy. They toned up. They toned up like the fat.
Yeah. But that's like everywhere though, cause like even in Herbalife too, you could do that too. Like you could just tone up. Like everything, literally everything. Tone up, lose.
You could always go about it a different way. Yeah. Essentially.
Yeah. They have like stuff like you said. Like I said earlier, like they have stuff for literally everything, even for kids' health now. Like everything. It's the new.
You think it's cool putting your kids on Herbalife?
I think so. Yeah.
You have your kid on Herbalife?
She drinks a shake sometimes.
Sometimes.
She drinks a shake sometimes. I make her a cookies and cream shake, cause it has like little chocolate chips in it. But she drinks it sometimes. She have like a little bar sometimes too. But I think it's cool though, cause
how do you How often is your kid on like the tablet, the phone?
She's on time limit.
Time limit.
So basically, like Monday to Friday, she'll come home, homework first, no matter what, homework first. Her schedule's weird. Like Mondays, she goes home, does her homework, gets changed, goes to karate from 4 o'clock to 4:45 karate. If the car ride, she wants the iPad, I'll give her the car for iPad. It's like maybe like a half hour or less. Come home, play, not iPad, but play. Like physically play.
Yeah, you give her your physical time.
Yeah, physical time, because we all need that.
Mm-hmm.
And like say, okay, but like I said, Wednesday, like Tuesdays, busy. Every day, no matter what, come home, homework, no matter what. That's a non like
factor. Yeah. You get the schoolwork out the way. You
say on the weekends. It's weekends she has dance class. So my daughter.
A dancer
my
too?
daughter is always busy.
Yo, that's awesome.
Monday, Thursday she has karate.
That is what you're supposed to do things.
Yeah. Like, Saturdays dance. She used to go to gymnastics too, but it's just a lot. The schedule is crazy. So Saturday she has dance class, and then after that we just hang out, family time. If she wants the iPad, it's like an hour and a half the most. And it's not just YouTube. Like it's like today, she had YouTube today for a little bit. Tomorrow she won't get YouTube. We also have stuff on our app. We have apps to like teach her stuff, like a crossword puzzle, make them think. Like, how do you find these words?
Nah, yeah,
so like
absolutely. Like I love the fact that we do have technology, because you can put them there and they will sit there down and learn something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the 8-year-old there, yo, she knows how to cut videos and edit and shit.
I don't know how to do that stuff.
I do, but she knows how to do it at 8.
Like,
nigga.
I was trying to make a video, like when I was doing my wife's kidney donor video, I was like, yo, how do you do this? How do you add a song here? I had to physically like sit there and like, okay, how do I do this? I had to YouTube it.
But nah, YouTube is the almanac.
It is
of our generation.
Yeah, it is.
YouTube
it really
will
is.
teach you absolutely everything and anything you need
how
to know.
Braid your daughter's hair, everything.
YouTube, you know how to braid your daughter's hair?
No, I gotta watch YouTube actually.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
I gotta try. I gotta watch YouTube. There's actually a channel for dads how to braid their hair.
Nah, absolutely there is. That's always shit.
But I don't like her having the iPad too much.
I don't neither, but then at the same time, as long as it's educational, I don't think it's bad.
No, if it's educational, yeah. But like, even if that, you need a time limit still, because like they're gonna minds and warp to it. Like,
Yo,
I need
right.
that.
Yeah, it does warp your mind.
Yeah, so I don't want her like that. Like, I want her to actually sit down too and also write stuff.
I mean, but shit, man. I can't get mad when you got a little kid making $28 million a year.
Ryan, don't want to hear about that guy.
Oh my God!
And then I bought his stuff at Target.
Come on, man. How are you gonna deny that boy? How you gonna deny $28 million a year?
His parents are smart.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I don't know, but his parents are smart.
His father looks like he's on the spectrum.
That damn Ryan, and everything is him. Everything.
Yeah, it's all
like if you go to Target, he has a damn section for himself. When you buy the Target, the Pizza Hut, Ryan's favorite pizza is this. I'm like, yo, like really now Pizza Hut's
really?
Yeah, if you go to Target right here in 20
that boy is fucking
everywhere.
Yo, I ain't mad at him, man. But this is my point.
He's
Yo,
smart.
you see the kids we got, yo. So what if we torture them for 2 years and put them in front of a camera and make them stunt and do all this crazy shit? Yeah. If they got a future after doing something for 2 years, you have a future. You know what Ryan has? He has generation money.
Yeah, he does.
His kids are good
set.
right now.
He's set. His whole like.
And all he did was play with toys on the camera.
And review them.
So why we don't do that? Exactly why we don't? Tell me why. Why we don't? What we're just not like that. It's done already. Why we don't?
Yeah.
Because there's another person that plays with toys, and all you see is her hands.
Mhm. Yeah,
that's creepy.
That is creepy.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
That's creepy, bitch. Take your hands away from the camera. You're creepy. You're fucking creeping me out. You fucking and the kids are watching. Yo, you can't watch this no more. Why? Because it's fucking weird hands.
Yeah.
Like. Yo, but I think kids, we're in the era that people want to see things, and
technology is a new way.
Kids are the most beautiful thing we can see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kids are, they're innocent, they're awesome, they're, like you said before, they're laminates of us. They're you know, and the best part about it is we can mold them to be so much better than us. Understandably, they're gonna be humans and go through their
Yeah.
shit, but we can give them tools and like, come on, we have the ability to do that to something, and that's the best part about having a kid of your own. You know that you can actually give that back to them.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stop the growth of your child. You know,
Even though you want to, though.
you can't stop.
Because, like, just looking at my daughter now, I'm like, damn, how'd you become 5 so fast? Time is just crazy.
She's looking at you like, nigga, I'm looking at 9 next year.
She's like, I'm gonna be 10. I'm like, no, you're not. Whoa, what happened to 6, 7, 8, 9?
No.
So it's just,
But
you
this
know,
she's
but
a teenager, isn't it?
having kids is fun.
Yeah, and that's why you want to have more.
Yeah,
You
one
want to have
more.
Because yeah, one more my dick. You.
No, one more. That's it. I'm done.
You yeah.
One more and done.
What, you're
that's
tying
it.
your tubes? Come on, nigga, you're not done.
Nah,
I doubt you're done. You seem like from our conversation and what we have, you really seem like the type of person that would rather stay at home and raise his family and be the juggernaut for I guarantee income will always come in because that's your shit. But if you can find a way where you can sit on a computer and go out when need be but take care of your family, yeah, bro, you sit there and raise fucking 4 or 5 daughters, 6, 7, 8 kids. You don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because your wife has such a dire job. She's a public servant. You know, my tax dollars make sure your wife is paid, and her service makes sure I'm safe. She, you know, you're always connected to everybody in the world, anybody in United States, anybody in New York, whether you like it. Whether you like it or not, you're connected to them because of the job she does. You know, I think that you would rather stay at home and raise a little army of generals for our future. Yeah. Because I know that's what you're raising. You know what I mean? You're raising a daughter that's going to be a general. You know what you got to do now, right? You got to take her out hunting, take her out fishing. You got to give her the outdoors. Bounce that pass here, I fish. You know what I mean? I offer. Yeah, you gotta take her out fishing. You gotta take her out to the outdoors. You gotta let her see the other side of life. Go camping. You gotta let her witness those parts of life. Everything is not always about what if shit happens. Everything's not always about books and fucking being about in a computer.
Either.
Also, you too. You a real light skinned Puerto Rican.
I've been like fishing once in my life.
You a real light skinned Puerto Rican.
I've never been hunting.
Never been hunting, never been nothing. You never shot a gun?
Shooting range.
Shooting range?
That's about it.
You ever shot a bow and arrow?
Nope.
You never shot a bow and arrow? You never fished?
Once.
Once, but you never cleaned the fish?
Nope.
Took the guts out, cut the head off, cut the fins off, filleted it, cut the tail off?
Threw it back.
You never cooked the fish?
Nope, threw it back.
Man, yo, you never started a fire and then like cooked meat over it?
Nah.
Nothing?
Nah.
Man, you need your daughter's 5?
Yeah.
Alright, so by 8, I'll give you 8. I'll offer it by 5. My family's good for throwing camping trips. I'll throw you a bounce pass. You're more than welcome. Yo, like, and don't get me wrong, you smoke, you know that. But yeah, it's the experience of being outside and away from like lights and under stars and just, you know. Whether or not we had to fish for the food, because you go to the market, you could buy food.
Yeah, you can buy it.
Yeah, you got to cook it over a fire, but you can also just go to McDonald's and eat that food and be good for the night, right? Mm-hmm. We chose to get fish. We chose to take metal wire hangers. My uncle made a griddle thing out of metal wire hangers, and we chose to get the seasonings and season this fish, and I chose to clean it by the water and gut it. We chose to make these decisions, and there's no greater feeling because it's like I feel more connected to what got me here. Yeah. Like that's why I say you a light-skinned Puerto Rican, because I love the land. I love the sound of like a rooster. Or, like I used to bro, I used to have a chicken and a duck as a pet.
My sister used to have that.
I bought them in Easter.
I remember my sister, because my sister used to live in Puerto Rico, so she had like a farm of pets. So she experienced that. Me, I'm like, I didn't experience that.
See, you didn't.
Like she had a pet rabbit, and one day the rabbit was gone, and it had soup. So yeah.
My nigga,
So my sister got experience. I never got to experience that, none of that. So, but.
Listen, I know what that shit is. You know, like. I thank God that I had Asian heritage because I've eaten a lot of things before that I probably would not have eaten otherwise. Like, you know, snail, sucking a snail out of a shell. You couldn't think about it, right? No. Tastes like chicken, bro. And think about it. You know, that chick got a mouth, a head, an asshole. It didn't get cleaned. I just ate all that. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, nah. Yeah. I'm thinking like, nah. But that's why I say I'd be grateful. I'd be grateful for like. The things that I did like go through, or what I had to experience, you know, with whom.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too.
With whom, I think that's what gets me. That's what makes me look forward to later.
Like
It's
what's
okay
next?
to be lonely now.
Yeah, like what's
I
next?
don't mind being lonely. I'm lonely as fuck. You know, the most conversation I have is with like this.
The podcast.
When I bring people here to talk with me, when I like.
It's like an hour just talking.
Podcast on Sundays, daughters. Even like I talk to her almost every day. I talk to like her almost every day. You know, I talk to her almost every day. Like I talk to certain people every day. But for the most part, in presence, I'm good with these two computers. These are my best friends, eh?
Yeah.
Yo, these are my best friends. I can't wait till something starts making me money, like real money, like where I see like, oh shit. Okay, let me just, cause I'm a man, yo. I've taught myself everything in this bitch. I've taught myself how to record myself. I've taught myself how to fucking use a program, how to make these videos, post it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Put a watermark here, and
A
a video
watermark.
there, and right, a watermark.
A watermark.
That's what you gotta do with everything. Every person, yo, you got 100 customers. Every single one of your customers, I hate to say it, but to where, when they put a picture out, it should say Herbalife on the side, yeah. But to the left of it, that's your customer. It should have you and your wife's logo. Because you and your wife are the reason why that customer stays on point with this brand.
We got a logo.
But my point is,
we got our own logo.
you should watermark every picture that
Oh
you
yeah,
post.
but what we do is like on Instagram, because how we do our business, like we'll take like certain conversations, like say if like somebody lost like 15 pounds,
Okay.
right? With their conversation, we put our logo on top.
Okay.
Like it's our logo, and then oh my god, this client got this, so it's like, yeah. So
Nah, all that stuff is like, people really cling on to when you're doing something great for people.
Yeah.
You're like,
and it's word of mouth too. Like oh my god, this person was so
word of
great. You
mouth is a
should.
big monster. I
It
didn't
is.
realize that.
It is. Yeah, I found that out basically growing up.
I had
basically.
like 700 followers like 5 months ago. I'm over 1,000. I was just like, I don't even talk to people. I don't know how this shit happen. I don't even talk to people. Like, it must be so great. Like, now I'm asking people that have a lot of followers, like on YouTube, and I'm like, yo, how do you do this? Like, how do you do this? And they're giving me the genuine, yo, you just gotta interact. Word of mouth is your best thing that you can do.
Word of mouth is your best friend.
You gotta learn to now become something that you're. And I'm a rapper.
Out of your comfort zone.
But yeah, I have to be next to a stage. I can't be in a crowd.
Yeah.
If I'm in a crowd, bro, I bug out. I get anxiety. Dead ass. Like, I need to be smoking a blunt, or like, I can't be in a crowd. I can't be in a crowd. I get weirded out.
Yeah.
I can't enjoy the performance. I enjoy the performance when I'm right next to it. When I'm like, anytime. I remember going to the Christmas tree lighting, and I think we went like 4 hours earlier, just because we had to be in the front. I had to be in the front. We saw Mariah Carey perform that night too, and we pissed in a cup in front of cops. Yeah, he told the girls to guard us. Yo, guard us real quick. Me and my man pissed in the cups. We were right next to cops by the guardrail. So what's your next, Ant? What you going for? You think you're gonna stay at home and raise an army?
That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Not to raise an army, but maybe one more.
Nigga. Come on, raise an
Nah,
army.
one more.
Nah, a couple. Come on, stop.
One more.
You got good genes. You're a beautiful looking dude. You're doing great things. Your wife's an amazing woman. She's a police officer. She's a public servant. Why you guys should be raising professors, lawyers, and doctors. You and kids with full of life and character.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world deserves kids like that.
Yeah, if
Not little brats and assholes.
Yeah,
my
that's
nigga.
true. Yeah, but the goal is for me to go home, for me to stay home. That's the goal.
Yeah, of course.
At the end of the day, that's the goal. That's the goal for this year.
Of course. Really?
Because of that.
Talk about it. You
Because
saying
of
that
that.
here? Yeah, you saying that right here?
Oh yeah,
Talk about it.
Because of that right there, that you see on the website.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could do that.
You could do that.
You could. I know a lot of people that do this full time.
I know there is.
A lot of people. So why not me?
Why not you?
Why not me?
Why not you?
You
There's
just
no
gotta
reason.
put the hard work in there because I'm tired of, like I said, my wife works midnights. I go into work, damn near. I'm clocking in at 4:30 in the morning. Who's taking my daughter to school? My mom. My mom sleeps on my couch 4 to 5 nights a week sometimes.
That's
My
that real
school's at the block.
That's that real struggle.
So how is it fair to have my mom?
That's that real struggle.
go to her job, go home for a little bit, and then sleep on my couch, just take my daughter to school? No. That's why I'm on vacation this week. My daughter's the happiest she's been because I get to take her to school this week.
And so is everybody else.
So it's like, it's like, why not me? So why not? Because my daughter, cries. Like, why is daddy not here? Why do I get to miss certain things at school? It sucks.
Facts.
I remember one time, it was last year, I wanted to go to my daughter's play at school. I told my manager, like, look, I gotta be out. Something happened. I got out late. I'm rushing. I'm driving. I'm doing like 100 on the highway. I get there. She just finished.
I'm tight.
Exactly.
That hurt.
And then my wife didn't want to tell me that, I had just missed it.
Aww.
So she told me, on the later, she's like, you missed it. I'm like, but you didn't know how you felt. I'm like, yeah, I felt like crap because, like, I should be there at these things. Why not? Why can't I be? This year alone, I only been to one thing at her school because I can't be there. So why not? I'm gonna probably bet it on me this year. I'm gonna put the work in now, so I could be home by the end of the year.
Facts.
So that's what's next. I've seen it happen. So why not me?
Facts. It's very similar to being an artist. It's very similar to being an artist. I think in a different light, more like subconsciously. It's the same as being an artist, but subconsciously, I think the greatest artists don't really look at it that way. Like I know that can happen, but I'm not really doing this for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have I work a 9 to 5, and I can't say that it's like where I think I'm gonna reside in life. I'm not saying that, but I will say like it's good enough to where me doing this, I'm okay with taking some losses right now for a bigger picture. I'm okay with taking some losses right now for a bigger picture. And even if I don't get the bigger picture, I think I'm still like subconsciously I'm thinking like you. In the back of my mind, that's how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Fuck. Old Town Road just fuck. Are you kidding me? This little fucking guy calls his name Lil Nas X. He's fucking. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do with this fucking situation. And he got the #1 song in the world for the next million years. Okay? Like, that can happen, eh? This can happen, eh? Like, subconsciously, I'm thinking like you. But on the surface, I truly just do this because it's just therapeutic.
Yeah.
It's all just fun. Yo, on that note, we out of here, yo. Everything is okay. I'm your boy, okay? Shout out my man, Anthony Ramos. Shout out Herbalife. He just put me onto a whole bunch of stuff. Definitely gonna tag them in this shit so they can see your boy shining for them. If you don't mind me tagging them.
No, not at all.
Of course not.
Tag me.
Yeah, of course, good. Yo, have a good night, y'all. Have a good, what's today? Wednesday? Shit,
Wednesday,
work
yeah.
a double. Gotta get that money. Yo, if you ain't getting money and you ain't doing nothing prosperous for yourself, inside or outside, that means that you're doing everything absolutely wrong. On that note, everybody have a good night.
Stop your shit, I'm the shit, just give it up. Everything is okay, even when I'm not.
Time to bring it to the table.